in. All the pain that I spent, all the blood that I shed. It didn't go in vain, cause I'm a champion. I got the trophy, bitch, cause I'm a champion. All the time.
It's your boy Young Dopey, right here in the Champion City Program Time Podcast with my boy Thumper NorthBay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just finished doing some lives, you know, introducing the homie. We got the homie Smerf.
You already know your boy Smerf back at it.
That's my copiloto, my co-pilot right here. You know, I'll be driving crazy, you know. I'm like that driver from Pinky, and he's the one in the back. And he's like, you almost maybe spilled his yak in my $200 suit.
Like, keep your eyes on the road. And shit, you know?
You know, your boy, I'll be swerving, man. But we here on another one. And, you know, I was showing the homie around to our humble beginnings. You know, as you know, I started over there at the wrecking spot with my boy Siphon. You know, props to that business over there. I seen Siphon grow. He's actually going to be a guest right here to our podcast, you know. So he was even like, what the fuck? Like, you're asking me? I'm like, bro, you deserve it. You know, like, you deserve a little more recognition.
He's been doing a lot, dude.
He's definitely been doing a lot, man. So shout out to the wrecking spot. And there's where Program Time Podcast, you know, beginning episodes were being filmed at. And they were very supportive, you know. But here we are at the West Factory Studios, remaining independent, doing our thing. You know, like I said, Program Time Podcast, I'm going to continue on a one-on-one intimate, but there's also a special edition, Champion City, when we do a group. And when I got my co-pilot right here, Smerf, because, you know what? You don't leave your homies down. You feel me? When the homies got some visions on doing business, I want to ride with them. And two, hell yeah, I'm greedy. I want to be a part of that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We all trying to be a part of it, trying to make things happen, bro. You know, just, you know.
Yeah, man. Moves, man. Don't be shy, man. Shit, you know, like all these dudes is popping, all these podcasts. I'm pretty sure they never thought that they were gonna be podcasters.
They never thought it'd be like episode 156 and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But hey, you know, like right now we rocking. I actually have meetings with my boys instead of throwing gang meetings. Now we having business meetings.
Business meetings, huh? What's the next move?
Yeah. But to me, it's just like I love it, man. Like we growing up. I give props. Earlier, I seen Siphon with Richard Cabral, the actor.
And he's been doing his thing, bro. He was on that Mayan show.
Yeah.
And hey, dog, last episode I said about acting. Yeah, I'm gonna go meet Tom Cruise. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go act on this show. And I felt bad because when he was telling me like, yeah, Young Dopey, you know, I'm gonna want you on my next movie, man. And I was just like, damn, like. I was just clowning about acting.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You spoke it to existence.
Yeah, I spoke it to existence. You know? And the man, you know, the homies are offering doors for not only me, but the whole community. That's dope, just the music. And we were just giving props to each other. So, like I said, you know, we right here sharing our business visions right here in Champion City. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's input counts, you feel me? Matters. As you see, I was telling Thumper, everything back here is from our kids to friends, you know, humble beginnings, but we're gonna have different setups and shit, you know. We might be in Vegas one day, fucking shooting at a fucking hotel or something, popping bottles, but we're gonna share the experience with you feel me? So we're gonna be here. Tomorrow, we're going to have some more episodes with Gangsta Wish, Rolo G, Oxnard Plugs, and then we're going to shoot on the other location of the warehouse. So it's very exciting and fun. And Thumper, my boy, I'm very blessed to have you here. You feel me? Me and you have been rocking for years now.
Yep.
You know, we got a few bangers. We only released one, huh?
Yeah, the Still in the Game. That one go hard, you know what I'm saying? Remember that one, Dopey?
Still win the game I never left. From the LA County payphone, I was running the set. Here we get my lawyer. Another 100K.
Hell yeah.
Told him fight for me so I can see another day.
Yeah,
I know my brothers need me. And hell yeah, I'll beat it now. Then I'm fresh out. My enemigos gonna feel it. Yeah, man. Hey, dog, it came natural, bro. I wrote that fucking verse in like 3 minutes.
Oh, really? Damn. Yeah, that shit went hard.
I might be saying extra
Could have been
minutes.
4 minutes.
Because last time it was 5, I think. Last interview, but
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was around that area.
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I wrote that
yeah.
shit real quick, bro.
That's
But
what's up. Hell yeah.
thank you, bro, for including me.
Hell yeah.
So one thing, man, is that just for the fans, you know, I have to help the fellas navigate through this interview, you know. So I really do hope that you could be patient with me so we could give the fans
Yeah.
the the beginning to an end.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Up
Because
top,
I don't want
up top.
to lose them
Yeah.
in your romantic story.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You feel me? Of Thumper in the Bay.
Yeah, let them know, Dopey. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hell yeah. I went to, man, dog. He took me to the Golden Gate Bridge,
Yeah.
huh?
San
I've
Francisco,
seen
yeah.
some of the shorts you posted on that, or like some videos and shit.
Yeah, my
you
boy
know?
took me up there, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
shit, man. Like,
That's dope.
hell yeah, he had me at the Intercontinental over there.
Yeah.
We was over there, man.
Yeah.
Flock of hoes flocking.
I forgot to tell Dopey too when he went up to the Golden Gate because you have that tank top on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you were cold, Dopey. You know what I'm saying? I know it was
Was I?
cold. It was windy up there. You know what I'm saying?
I like to win.
Hey, dude, in Frisco though, like it switches in a minute, huh?
And the thing is with Frisco, it's always cold right there
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time. Cause like I remember when I first came to LA, like the sweat, like I used to wear, like I'm used to wearing sweaters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I came out here, I was like, it felt hella like drenched. I felt humid. Like what the fuck was going on here? You know what I mean? But it's
No, I
like, it's
like
that
it.
LA weather. You know what
Was
I'm
I
saying?
cold that day? Did I tell you?
No, but it's just like the
It
wind.
gets
You know what I'm
cold,
saying?
you
Like
know.
if you look at the video, like my hair was all over the place.
Yeah,
You can hear
sure.
like the wind. I like, damn, Dopey had a tank top. I knew you was cold. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
man. If anything, I invite the funk. I'll be like,
yeah,
come
yeah.
through.
Yeah,
You know?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I've been out there when it's like a nice sunny morning, and then like in a couple of minutes the clouds move
The
in.
fog,
and shit, bro,
yeah,
and
it's a
just-
fog, yeah.
It's
You
cold
Hit
as
the
hell,
live
you
if you
know?
want. You haven't pressed
Oh
the
yeah.
live.
Oh, I was gonna put it on a bit.
Oh, okay. Okay, take your time,
Yeah,
bro.
you guys already know that we go live on here
Hell
while we
yeah.
filming. People come in and out and shit, man. It's one of those places and shit, you know. So
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. You know, I had to get on you behind the Rams, destroying the Niners.
Oh man. He was just telling me he got this. This was from the game right here.
This was for the
Yeah,
game
yeah.
that
Man,
the
that's-
Niners,
that's
the
pretty cool,
Rams
I ain't gonna lie, that's
smashed
cool.
on the Niners on the NFC
Yeah,
Man,
championship.
that was a sad day. I ain't
And then
gonna
that
lie.
little hit on
It
the
got
top is
scuff
when they
marks on
crack
there, man.
Yeah.
your quarterback, man. But
Yeah.
it's okay, man.
Yeah.
Welcome here.
Yeah.
You know?
No, yeah, I seen that.
It's
That
a
was
friendly
dope, man.
competition
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But just to start this off, kick this off, man. This whole platform that we're doing is based amongst music, and I love how music has connected us
Yup.
and has
Hell
gave us the opportunity to be able to technology just giving us a broader things to do, like different options. It's not only about rapping anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
It's about people are doing TikToks, people are doing podcasts,
Everything, you
people
know what
are
I'm saying?
doing spreads.
Yeah.
Like
Could-
entertainment, basically.
Fucking-
Yeah, man. So, and whatever I do right now, how I'm starting, because I do want to branch off a little later, but right now I'm just doing my beginning with my loved ones and also with people that I trust and other artists that I have worked with.
Okay. Yeah,
So you
yeah.
are definitely a part of that circle.
I
and
appreciate
that
that,
realm.
Dopey. Yeah, good looking,
You
man.
feel me?
Hell
So I'm glad that the homie Hood Stocks gave you that platform. I
Okay,
seen
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I seen that podcast. That was dope. Shout out to the homie Hood
Yeah,
Stocks.
shout out Lucky for
Hell-
sure.
Him doing his thing from Highland Park. My boy Duke. Shout out Duke from Highland Park. OG. Big whip. My boy.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, man. I used to be like, man, bro, I just want to shave that off. But he used to be like, hey, homie. But hey, shout out to Duke. But yeah, man. I just think that there's a bigger story to tell with you, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Hell yeah.
So can you tell everybody like the area you from, if someone's lost out there or don't?
Yeah. All right, yeah. For those who don't know, man, I go by the name of Thumper NorthBay. You know what I'm saying? That's my stage name on the streets, known as Thumper. So I'm from the Bay Area, San Rafael to be exact. That's the 415. The North Bay is kind of hard to explain. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna kind of get into it. So the Bay Area, right? You got different counties. So I'm from the North Bay. So that's like north of San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? It's the Marin County. Sonoma County, Solano County. You know what I mean, even Napa is considered the North Bay. So that's where I stay at. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
And that's where you grew up and everything.
Yeah.
Just
So I grew up
yeah.
in San Rafael, and then like as I got older, I ended up moving to like Sonoma County, which is like Santa Rosa, which is like another city a little bit up north, but it's still considered like the North Bay.
How far from your stomping grounds?
So okay, so San Rafael, to give you guys an example, that's like 20 minutes from San Francisco,
Okay.
and then Santa Rosa is like 40 minutes, I want to say. But
Okay,
if,
cool.
But if you're going fast, you probably get there in like 35, 30. You know
So
what
I
I'm
would
saying?
say it's like from here to like San Fernando Valley.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah, like something like that. Yeah,
like
no
right-
traffic and shit.
Yeah, west of the world, like Inglewood,
Yeah.
Hawthorne area to San Fernando Valley.
Yep.
Like, yeah, but this still San Fernando Valley. I know that's not our hometown, but that's still our county.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you still amongst the proximity.
So how I see it, it's like because when I was locked up, like homies used to tell me like, oh, I'm from LA, right? Like I was telling the homie earlier, actually I used to get confused when I was locked up because they'd be like, I'm from LA, but like they would say like, oh, I'm from like Watts, or I'm from like, they say like a different city. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I'd be like, wait, but so is that LA or is that, you know what I'm saying? But how I see it, it's just like LA County itself is just a big ass county.
Yeah.
Right?
I got you.
Yeah. So like how I see it, like the Bay Area, it's called the Bay Area, right? But it's different counties. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, if it was just called like San Francisco County, it damn near be like the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like Santa, you know what I'm saying?
Like all of it.
Pretty
yeah,
big.
Yeah. So,
That's right. Yeah, I kind of learned that, like the Bay, man. You guys, so it's a connection of a whole different counties,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
different counties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
You
Yeah.
got San Francisco County, Marin County, Sonoma County, Solano, Alameda, Contra Costa. It
Shout
keeps
out
going,
to the
you know what I'm saying?
Bay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I love that.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
yeah.
I love how that shit sound.
A lot of dope
yeah.
ass music came out from the Bay back in the 90s too, bro.
Oh,
You know,
hell
it was
yeah.
like-
Hell
Richie
yeah.
Rich, man. Like to me, that Loonies, the I got five
Oh
on
man,
me.
there's
Oh,
that
man.
Drew Down cat too.
E40.
right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
E40,
man.
right.
Hey Bugsy, what's that song?
Can you feel
Too short.
me?
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying? Dope, dude.
can you
Yeah,
feel
this is
me?
dope, man.
The Drew Down. I got to do what you
I
do.
know
what
Bugsy
you
knows
do,
these
what you
songs.
gotta do. Can you look like him, like the pimp. He looked like Mike the Pimp from
gotta say that one line
next
again.
Friday. yeah, man. So yeah, man. Like I'm a big look. I don't discriminate, dog, because there's a lot of division like in other platforms talking about like, oh yeah, like the North rap like this and the South rap like this. Like yeah, I get it. We all got our we got our own. I would say they got their different artists got their own styles, but definitely those artists put on for their hometown, and then artists over here put on for our hometown.
Yeah.
You feel me? But man, shit, I remember my first G ride. Fun fact, early fun fact, cause you yeah. Okay, like hey, what's that, buddy? Yeah, like do.
Oh, not that one.
Okay, there we go.
That's our fun fact moment right there.
Yeah. So fun fact, man, is that my first G ride I ever got when I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
The first song that I ever played that I always remember is "Too Short."
Okay. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Too
Damn.
short. The
Rolling
cocktail.
this shit.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
right
yeah.
there. Like, come on, how am I gonna not salute?
Yeah.
Like, my boy, where he from? Oakland?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, come on.
Two
man.
shirts from Oakland. Yeah.
But is that considered the Bay?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, okay,
It's
okay,
right
yeah.
across. Right
So
across.
yeah,
on
so
the Bay, yeah.
and then getting it. I should be getting it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that one was dope.
That
Yeah.
shit
Paint the
worldwide.
White House
everybody
black.
knows that one.
Yeah. E40, Mac Dre, everybody,
Yeah.
So a lot of influence came from up there, and the hate for the Niners. But I get it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. My cousin is a big fan of the Niners.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
when LA did not have a team, because I'm from that era where we didn't have a team.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know LA didn't have a team at one time.
We had two at one point, the Raiders and the Rams, and then
Okay,
they
yeah, I
both
remember this,
left
yeah,
and shit,
okay.
you know?
yeah, and then fucking I think the Rams. Okay, no, hold on. The Rams went to St. Louis.
Yeah.
They originally were, and then the Raiders went to
Oakland.
Oakland, yeah. And then,
yeah. So that's why a lot of older homies be like Raiders.
yeah.
I be like, yeah, well,
Yeah.
we weren't born yet, or we were, but we were.
I was a little toddler.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
little
okay.
kids. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
man. But my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Elvin. He was a big Niner, and he's still a hardcore Niner fan. Steve Young,
Okay.
Yeah, Jerry Rice and shit.
Harry, yeah, Jerry Rice, fucking Terrell Owens. Like I remember.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, hell yeah. Y'all almost had me a little bit, but and then
Oh, really?
yeah, I was just like, I don't know what. I don't know. It was just the spirit. Like, no, don't do it.
Yeah.
Same for me too.
okay.
I got an uncle really close to me and shit, dude. And I was diehard Niner fan since I could remember and shit, bro. You know?
They badass, dog. They a strong
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
I gotta give it that. When we play them, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I think I lose years of my lifespan because like I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack, dog. But I was there for the greatest game ever when the Rams beat the Niners
damn.
NFC Championship,
When it
SoFi Stadium,
Yeah.
Inglewood, California.
When it mattered.
I was there.
I seen that on the
Next to
story,
my
you know what
boy
I'm
Boo
saying?
Boo. Shout out to Little Boo Boo. Shout out
Yeah.
to my boy Toke from the hood, man. Very. Shout out to my boy slim. We were all there enjoying the game, man. We were like, we just experienced history. I don't mean to rub it on your
No,
chest.
I seen that on the story. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I was mad at the house. Like, damn, Dopey's out here cheering and happy and posting it on Instagram. Like, damn.
Yeah, I gotta show out.
Yeah, the homie raps about that day too. You know?
Yeah.
Man, we the
Nah,
Super
I
Bowl
see that.
56.
I see
I
stuff
think I
out-
just
yeah,
beat a
yeah.
murder case too. Or something.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, on the hood. No,
Hey,
but hey, we
dope.
celebrate, bro.
No,
Like,
hell yeah.
it's all for us. Like, look, it's all love. You came with the, you know,
I'm
representing
saying?
for hometown. I get
you
it,
know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
There, yep.
it's all love, bro. You know,
sure.
but
And every time the homie comes, my bad, I mean to get you out. These always like, oh, I'm gonna film a music video and shit like the last time, right? And then this time is a podcast, and then you're filming a video tomorrow. So
Oh, yeah, damn. It's
you know,
just,
you're a grinder, bro.
no,
right?
yeah.
You know?
I tried it, man, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, shout out Dopey, you know what I mean, for putting me on today.
That's what's
yeah,
up,
I'm
man.
saying?
it's, all,
Yeah.
it's only right, man. This is only the beginning.
Yeah.
So
Appreciate it.
you introduced where you was raised at,
Yep.
you know, your stomping
San
ground. So
Rafael,
you
yep.
a native from the Bay, and you
Yep.
still there.
I'm still there.
So
Still there.
you a native from the Bay, and you prospered through the trenches. Now you're a successful man. You feel me? I do
Yeah.
want to touch bases on that, man, because you know, from the streets, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and I ain't even from the Bay, but I heard about you, bro, from the streets.
Okay, yeah.
You feel me? And one of my close friends, man, and I know I say that maybe a lot, but this is someone that has saved my life before.
Okay.
You know, like he was ready to take a bullet for me. You feel me?
Okay, yeah.
And that's why I got much more respect for him. He when you know some things happen, he got on top of me, ready to take some bullets when some bullets was flying. You feel me?
Oh, shit, okay.
So the homie Suspect, shout out to the homie Suspect
yeah,
from
shout
West
out
Side
Suspect, for
18.
sure.
The West Side 18, Hoover Locals. Salute, my boy. You feel me? And it turns out that this man that I have so much love and respect for, he was your cellmate.
Yeah, he was, man.
And-
Shout out Suspect.
In juvenile hall, in YA, in the pen,
It
where
was in YA. Yeah, that's where I first met him. Yeah, he's from. He told me straight up, like, "What's up? I'm Suspect." He said, "I'm from Bonnie Bray, Hoover Low." You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
So yeah, he was telling me all like that. Like, okay, but yeah, shout out Suspect.
yeah, that's
He's
the
a
boy,
real
man.
one,
He
for
should have been
sure.
here, man. I bet you he'll be right here, like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
tripping. My boy, he with the funks.
Yeah, he acted.
He with the funks.
We had
dog,
some
for
good
sure.
times in YA. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, shout out Suspect.
How
man.
old were you, bro, around that time?
So I went to YA when I was like, I want to say 14. I was like 14. I had just like, it was like 3 months after my 14th birthday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How much time did you do, bro?
I did like 3 years and 8 months. Well, 3 years and 8 months in YA, but then I was fighting my case in juvenile hall for like 3 months. So like damn near like 4 years.
For sure, for
So,
sure.
I'm saying
for
total.
me personally, I never been to YA. You know, I got a lot of homies been in camps and all that. shit.
Okay, yeah.
But so even from down that county, they bring you guys on this side too to the.
Yeah, so like where I was at, it's called it was short, we called it Chad, but I think it was N.A. Chadurgian. It's located in Stockton. And basically, I know like there was a YA, because before I guess there used to be hella facilities, you know what I'm saying? But I guess they just started shutting it down. So it was just Stockton, where I was at, it was Chad. And then I guess there was one in Ventura, which a lot of like homies from Southern California would usually end up at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my time, you know, you had Norwalk, SRC.
Yeah,
you
I heard
had
about that
Paso
one.
Robles. You had Preston,
Yep.
the castle. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
I
so
own,
all of that got like most of it got shut down and
Yeah.
shit. You
Oh,
know.
alright.
So I know I got some years on you, even though it don't look like it because I might
No,
look
yeah,
younger.
you look young, Dopey.
I might
yeah,
look
for
younger. You
sure,
know what I'm saying?
On the prime and
Yeah,
shit.
you feel me?
No, real.
Like you're like, yeah, whatever.
No, we damn near
motherfucker.
look the same age. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
When you got here, what I said this is my twin.
Yeah.
He just got hair and he got a grill.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and we did get Dopey a grill. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what he
I gotta
meant
get a
to
grill,
say.
man. I see a lot
Yeah,
of
shit.
I see a lot of down south rappers getting grills
Oh
now.
yeah, they
Shit.
getting it.
I just
yeah.
need some dental, period, man.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking Dopey.
hey, but I would get it though.
No,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
hell
Shit.
yeah. Yeah.
My first bag, my first meal.
There you go,
saying?
man.
Man, I would hook up. So I'm gonna go to TJ.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm
what,
saying?
that's what everybody does to save a
Yeah,
bag.
yeah,
and
for
shit.
real.
Me, I'm gonna keep my teeth the way they are.
You know what I'm
This is a
saying?
part
Yeah,
of me.
yeah.
Man, shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Fuck, it's all them years in the pen, dog. They don't got good dental.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
My bad, man.
They
I don't
give
want
you
to get
the-
in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
About the dental system.
yeah,
man.
man,
motherfucker, yeah,
you
yeah,
get me?
nah, yeah.
That's crazy.
I always will tell you that the
Yeah.
only thing they do over there is pull your teeth
Yeah.
or yeah, that's
I
it.
heard
The
that
bare
in the interview,
minimum, you know
dude.
what I'm saying?
Bare minimum.
Yeah.
You
Bare minimum.
barely don't want to even go to the dentist there because that's the resort. It's like, oh, we're just gonna pull it out and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
you know?
dog.
They don't even
fucked
want to
up.
work. They just
Yeah.
they want to get their check. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man.
Yeah, bro.
So they're
man,
sitting in their chair. Once you go in, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna pull this
Yeah,
motherfucking
that's
teeth
it.
out and shit."
That's
you
a
know?
solution to it.
yeah,
Yeah,
brother.
shit.
So just to keep on the dialogue that I don't want to lose the fans. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. Real
You
shit.
know, is 14 years old. You know, were you running around kicking up dust? Like, were you involved with the gang life with the homies?
yeah.
Like how, can you explain to us a little bit more, especially for you're a Southerner,
Yep.
you represent the Sud, so I'm just curious, bro, to
Yeah.
see like your story,
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
how that transpired
Yep.
for you to be motivated by the homies
Yeah, yeah.
from the Sud, especially in the Bay, bro.
Yeah.
And then I think this needs to be emphasized because we do got a lot of solid homies. You feel me?
Yep.
Up there in the Bay, bro, strong.
Yeah.
You know,
hell yeah.
my boys, I've been with them in riots. They hitters, homie. You
Yeah.
know, and they balling in the pen, bringing in dope. Not only that, YA, they rocking shit,
Yeah.
squabbing. You feel me? Same thing that we do when we
yeah.
right here in LA. So it ain't no difference. But I'm curious, bro, that now I have one of my own here. Like, can you explain to us and the fans watching, like, you being young, how was it, bro, right there, and how did you, what inspired you? How did you get into the life? And if you can, how did you end up getting busted? And all that?
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So we gotta take this back, like back. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. I'm a '96 baby. You know what I'm saying, Dopey? So
Okay.
I'm gonna take it back to when I was like 4 or 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up in the San Rafael, like I was saying. The Bay Area, the North Bay. So I was born in a neighborhood. It's called Canal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Canal.
man, shit. Hey man,
know
right
what I'm
away.
saying?
Shout out to my boys from Canal
Shout out
Gangsters.
Canal
Shout
Street.
out.
You know what I'm
18th
saying?
Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the homies right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
Bye bye.
So they the ones, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. So okay, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was just a young kid. At the time, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know what, you're young, you know what I'm saying, didn't know what was going on. But like I always seen my dad and my uncles and my cousins, you know what I'm saying, they're always outside, you know what I'm saying, with like homies and shit. You know what I mean? So like eventually, they just started like dressing me up in blue, blue rags. So like to me at the time I thought like that this is normal. You know what I'm saying? Wearing blue. you
So
know.
just to bring the fans into the story.
Yeah.
Is that because I noticed because through the streets,
Yeah.
your father and your family is they from the hood.
Yeah.
18th Street, and we are a part of the Southern community.
Yep.
You feel
Yeah.
me? So they that's your family.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out my dad. They call him Pachuco, from San Rafael, Canal Street. And
Shout
my,
out to Pachuco.
Yeah, my tío Diablo.
Respect
my
Diablo.
primo Tanque, Mr. Happy. You know what I'm saying the list goes on, you know what I'm saying? But
Tanque, Mr.
yeah,
Happy.
they all from 18th Street. So,
Ease up, homies.
Yeah, yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure you think they trip out on the E. They're probably like, "What's that?"
They're a little
no,
old
yeah.
school, maybe.
yeah. They're OGs.
Yeah.
They're no, but hey, that's why I'm like, salute.
Yeah, yeah,
I
They be
get
like
it.
these youngsters.
Yeah.
They should,
You know,
yeah.
I'm just trying to mark yourself for the gang.
Oh, hell
for the
yeah.
hood.
Hey, once you started saying that, Dopey, I swear to God, now all the little homies out there are all saying it. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
dope,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's dope,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, we started this shit in
No,
LA
yeah.
County Jail, bro.
I remember you were saying that. Yeah.
But
crazy.
yeah, bro, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my dad, you know what I'm saying? So they were just always, you know, putting me in blue, you know, blue rag, you know. So to me, that was normal, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that was like, they're always kicking it. So I thought that was just, you know, regular life.
Normal. I get
Yeah, so but so that community, like the neighborhood canal, you know, it was divided a lot. Cause you know, I'd see like growing up, I see like my dad, my uncles like always fighting when there was always fighting a specific group, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know who it was at the time, you know what I'm saying, until I started growing up. But like it was mostly because like my family's Mexican, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And the people that were usually fighting were like usually like Central American, like, you know, Salvadorian, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
You thought it was like a race thing or something?
yeah, I thought it was that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But you
okay.
know what it really came down to was like, you know, like my dad and my family, you know, and the homies were from 18, and then like you had like the Central Americans that were like mostly claiming like MS-13.
I got you.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, so like
It gets real delicate. We enemies from the sandbox.
yeah, you know what I'm
like
saying?
shit,
Yeah, it's just, you know what I'm saying, that's been a
From like the homeland and shit
since
too,
yeah,
right?
since
You know?
way back.
Yeah.
you know
I
what I'm saying?
heard,
Yeah.
dog. I don't know if this is true. I'm asked the OGs about it. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Leave it in the comments. But that MS came from being a soccer team. It
has
was
it?
called MSS
Oh, okay.
in Normandy Park, right there, or Normandy and Olympic. If I'm
Oh
wrong,
shit, okay.
I don't know. But yeah, there was a soccer team that turned into a gang and shit.
Oh really? Oh,
That'd be
okay.
good to know. Whoever knows,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
tap
Yeah,
in.
Yeah, you know, I got, you know, is forever is worth, bro. You know, for whatever I've been through.
Yeah.
I've been on the yard like 30 deep. You know, with the homies from 18, and like, you know, things weren't going in our favor,
Mm-hmm.
and the MSs were 30 deep too. And I remember they balled up and they walked up to us, and I thought that we were gonna go to war with them, but it was local, I think from Fryer. I heard he just passed away from MS. All blasted up. Everybody could check, you know, the history books. You feel me?
Yeah,
And I was
for
18,
sure.
19 years old, and then the MSs walked up to us and said that they was gonna ride with us.
Okay, yeah.
So it turned
Oh,
from
damn,
30.
that's crazy, yeah.
30 homies from 18 and 30 homies from MS, and we was gonna smash on the yard. I mean, it might sound crazy.
Yeah, that's
And,
crazy.
and don't get me wrong, but I mean, I don't want to say smash. I just think we would have just went to war, but because the homies from any other hood, they warriors too, dog.
Yeah.
Let me
yeah,
correct myself right there. You know, because
For sure.
yeah, definitely. I don't want to disrespect anybody that was there. You know,
Yeah, hell
but
yeah.
like yeah, man, that was when I was for a kid my age.
Yeah.
Like you don't
Yeah.
think that was a shocker?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially
yeah.
coming from the streets and being like, man, nobody get along and
Yeah,
shit
I'm
out
saying.
here, right?
Yeah. But to see that MS walked up to us and be like, "We got you," I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Is that allowed and shit? Nah, I'm joking.
What's happening here? Yeah, but no,
right.
they were
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, "Nah, we
That's
right here." Yeah, shout out to everybody. I heard a few homies from MS had got out from that time. I spoke to a few of them. You know, maybe down the podcast if I remember their names, I'll go ahead and.
Okay.
But I did
That's
talk
what's
to them after. They're still good friends with some of the homies that were in the yard then, because they're letting a lot of lifers out, you know.
Okay.
So we have that memory, and they're still like, "Hey, we're here," and I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Dope.
But yeah, man, if everybody could, you know, OGs, if it's that about the soccer team, if not, no disrespect to, you know, the camaradas from MS, you know, we know what we are in the streets, but it's just, but continue. I'm sorry, bro.
No, yeah. So like, yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying? My dad and like my family were always finding like the Central Americans, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's when I ended up finding out, you know what I'm saying? Like that they were MS, and you know, the 18 was on this side, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But you know, eventually, you know, like you know
But
what I'm saying?
MS, yeah, I could kind of see where that could kind of, if you're up north, 18th Street and MS, but we're both sur.
Yeah. I think it just goes back from like because they were like that specific community canal. Because San Rafael, you know, honestly, it's a nice community. You know what I'm saying? Like
I got you.
city wise, you know what I'm saying. But it's just the city put everybody, you know what I'm saying, like low income in that specific corner. You know what I'm saying? So if you look it up, you know what I mean, it's literally just like a corner of, you know what I'm saying, the city. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying, when you get like that many people, like, you know what I'm saying, especially like barely coming from like, you know, Mexico or El Salvador, like, because out there, you know, shit's a different world. You know what I'm saying? Like I think at the time it was like, I want to say like third world. I don't know if they're still considered like third world countries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like their mindset is just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, they
You know
got
what I mean?
different politics.
Yeah,
than us.
yeah,
But they definitely living on a different caliber of mind.
exactly. Yeah.
But also, you're saying it's nice in San Rafael, but all the homies I met from over there, them boys are savages.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
they
yeah.
would. No, yeah. Hey, don't get it twisted. Yeah, it's a nice little city. Like, I want to give another example. There's another city. It's a little bit like, it's like 10 minutes away. It's called Marin City.
Yeah.
They're like African Americans. You know what I'm saying? But that's called the jungle. But hey, they with this shit too. But where they're from, it's a Sausalito and Marin City. And so think of it like this: they got projects, right? But surrounded around them is fucking $1 million mansions.
Yeah,
This
because
shit's crazy.
Sausalito, I know it's a nice area across the bridge.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's
yeah.
crazy. So it's like it can be a nice city, but hey, don't get that shit twisted.
Oh,
Motherfuckers will really put a fucking cap on
they
your
hit
head. You know
it.
what I'm
Bust
saying?
your
Yeah.
shit.
Nice,
Bust your
crazy.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So, okay. So, you growing up, 18th Street, your family.
Yeah.
Boom. Wearing blue.
Yep.
Going at it with MS. So, you were already involved with the gang life.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I just seen, yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
You grew up in it.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I was just in my head like, okay, like my family don't fuck with them, like, you know, the homies, so, you know, fuck these guys, you know what I mean, whatever. And I thought that shit was, you know what I'm saying? And eventually, you know, they were there at one point, but, you know, eventually, like, the homies put pressure and, like, it just became 18, you know what I'm saying?
Things happen.
Yeah, but, so fast forward, you know what I'm saying? So as I'm going to school now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not lying when I said I was literally like, I want to say like maybe like 5th grade. I know it sounds crazy, but I was wearing blue and I was hitting out like the 5th graders. Anyone wearing red?
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't believe what I said. I swear I was, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I used to try to punt them, like, take that shit off, you know. As a 5th grader, it's crazy because like now that I'm older, you know, and, you know, when I pass by school, you know what I mean? The 5th graders are like little kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, damn,
yeah.
that used to be me, you know, trying to make another 5th grader take off his red shirt.
Yeah.
And he didn't even know what was going on. You know what I mean?
I just think generations, we evolve and change anyway. And I
Yeah.
think it's for the good because our kids,
Yeah.
you know. So definitely, I remember 5th grade, I was socking fools up.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
yeah.
I
Same
thought I
thing
was
for-
like, this like, damn, I
No,
must
same
have-
thing here.
I grew up-
It's a different generation now because it's not the same. but
Yeah,
Also, I remember
that's
I went to
crazy.
Worthington and, hey, dude, right there was like, you were already fighting in 3rd grade, 4th grade, you know?
Yeah, that's all.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
crazy then, yeah, because
Over marbles or like every dispute was settled with the fight,
With a
basically.
fight,
bro.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
I just made a public service announcement 2 days ago when Bugsy was catching fades with the homies because it wasn't me this time. So I was all like, yes,
Yeah.
it's not me.
Yeah.
Finally, I get to watch a fight.
Oh, shit.
So I
yeah,
just
yeah.
think that now the homies from the 6, we should start getting the Fighting Irish tatted on us.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be the first one. I guarantee you. Watch.
Yeah.
10 years from now, the
Damn.
homies from 106 are gonna have Fighting
It's
Irish.
gonna be like a badge of honor and shit.
Yeah, that's all we do.
Yeah.
Man, Thumper knows, Smerf knows.
No,
We be
yeah,
on
man.
you know, we
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
dog. I don't know. I just think that's where our training came from.
Yeah.
Is my father too? Hey man, no, you better not let yourself.
Yep.
That's why even right now, when my son has issues at school, like I don't want to take him down that direction because I know what it turned me into.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I just don't know what to do, I just like, oh, let me go here then, because it's just like I don't know what's the solution.
Exactly. Yep.
You feel me? So it becomes like a traumatic thing.
I see.
You feel me? It becomes like activate this, like because it's the only way.
And that's
Yeah.
where you go to your comfort, basically. Right?
Yeah,
Which
bro.
is
And
like,
unfortunately, man, that's why I got all these scars everywhere, bro, and all
Yeah.
this shit. Like, I mean, my son too, like he's just so innocent, bro. Like looks at me like, Dad, like what? Why do you have this? Why do you have that? Why do you have this? And then it's just so like it brings me so much comfort.
Yeah.
But just to be like, man, I'm a horrible person. But it
Different
should-
life, dude. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
right?
yeah. And I just be like, I mean, like I'll tell you one day.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, when you get older, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when he understands.
yeah, when he understands. But man, when I was bumping that too short,
Yeah.
I was in 5th grade.
Yeah,
with the
okay.
G ride.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Holy-
dog, I was
holy
thinking
shit.
it. That's why,
Okay,
hey, dog,
okay.
yeah. Oh, hey, man, check my files. June
Nah, that's
all,
what's up.
12 years
Hell
old.
yeah.
Yo, boy, I needed to put a pillow
Yeah.
in the whips just to
Hell
be
yeah,
able to.
Dopey.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I
My
believe
sister
you,
used to
man.
see me like, is that
Is
my
that
sister?
Dopey?
My sister used to go tell on me to my mom.
Oh man.
You were going to hunting on a 25 zone.
And barely, you can barely see the head from the driver's side and shit.
My
Yeah.
ex-girlfriend would tell you the first time I took her on a date was on a stolen car.
Oh shit! Okay.
So
yeah,
they went, and she was in high school, and I was a little ass kid.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I can
man.
never lie to you. Tell you.
1800.
That's what's up.
So
man.
no, hey man, yeah. This interview ain't about me, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
easy to get
yeah.
carried away because
No,
there's so
yeah,
many
no,
good
yeah.
stories.
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like similar, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool. Like you told me that because like now that I think of it, like the people that were like asking me like those type of questions, like now I kind of see like they weren't really like really involved. You know what I'm saying? Like how like we were involved growing up. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? That like
we share that moment.
Yeah,
Hell
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Yeah, that too. I just think we're leaving out the part where so you were fully aware that blue and red was
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. Once I got to like 5th grade, yeah, then that's when like, cause like the homies were telling me like, cause I ain't gonna lie, like my mom used to like maybe put like a red sweater on me or something.
Okay.
And the homies would be like, nah, fuck that, take that shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take it off. And the homie like that, you can't be wearing red. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
My mom would tell me, "Where's your sweater at?" I'm like, I don't want to wear that color. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And at your school, like say you're in elementary,
Yeah.
you do see like red, blue, kind of like
Yeah.
already like problematic and, shit.
Well, that the thing is, I think that like the kids wearing red is like maybe like their family or
Oh, I
parents
see.
were
I see.
making them wear red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so I mean, the way I see it, like if you were like Hispanic and you were wearing colors, like I felt like it was some affiliation there,
There you
especially if
go.
it's like red shoes and a red shirt and a red hat.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it somehow it connected. So
they call that flamed up over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for us in Inglewood being raised there, and at the time when we were growing up, we actually didn't have problems with the Damus, with the Bloods.
yeah, I think
So-
you said, yeah, I remember you
So
saying that.
like shit, you know, like I think it wasn't a color thing. Like we didn't look at it. So for those fans that don't know, you know, just so I could, you know, like bring light to this.
Yeah.
What we're speaking of is the homies from the Bay, and up there's, you know, two different communities, I would say. There's a southern community and a northern community, you know, and obviously there's a northern raza, and they represent red, you know, and you know, as their flag. And you know, this is very important to me today, bro, to have you here, you know, because I'm fortunate, and I want to say this to the public. I'm fortunate to have Northerners that tap in with me and also listen to my music. And, you know, music is very powerful, bro. You know, I never disrespect, you know, even though I know where we stand. You know, I know we're arch nemesis. You know, I know we're enemies, you know. But I wasn't bred and I wasn't taught to woof or disrespect, bro. You know, so I think music should be somewhere where we could all connect somehow, you know?
Yeah.
And there has always been dirt. Not always been dirt, but I'll hear rumors about homies up north. I'm talking about the Southerners that feel offended or somehow because I'm not here dissing them, you know? It's just I want to make that clear that in the platform that I'm on, let's please keep that line of that line of respect.
Yep.
You know, because
For sure.
you know, I was cut from a different cloth because I was raised in prison or the YAs too, and YAs we get off on them and all that, but once you become, you know, a little older, like I have to live with them. You know, we're not gonna be in the same cell, but we're gonna wake up every morning and then we're gonna see each other. You know, we probably be going to our assignment, and we were instructed by the camaradas, the homies that are with the business, the Southerners. That was our program to, make sure that we watched over ourselves, and then they had their organization and they did them.
Yeah.
But if some shit popped off, we would handle business. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
like, even like, but there would be a line of respect. Excuse me, because obviously we might cross each other. It's like you're living in prison, bro.
Oh yeah. Hell
Like
yeah.
on thin ice, kind of.
That's like you're living there. Yeah.
And
for
it's
sure.
like that, and like, so this is why I want my gente, my Southerners, to understand that I can't be here disrespecting, because they conducted themselves as gentlemen too. Just recently too, I've had some of them, they're not like over here trying to be my best friend, but they give me some form of acknowledgement. And I think that's very, very, like, that's strong, bro.
Yeah,
Meaning,
I seen that one that we were talking about.
Yeah, so that being strong, like, I never want to take that. That doesn't go in vain. That's a step into, something that could possibly be greater in the future. But, I'm not gonna take it there.
Yeah,
like let it grow the way it grows. I respect those that respect me. So, today in our podcast, I just don't want them being disrespected. If we could keep it Northerners and Southerners.
Oh yeah, for sure, Dopey. Yeah, of course.
Please, homie. And so back to the fans. So, you were raised somewhere where there was Southern and Northern beef.
Yeah, so that goes back to like so San Rafael specifically wasn't like there was no Northerners. It was more of like the 18 and MS, and then eventually like the homies took over the city. Where the Northerners really came part of was like once I got to high school, like the whole like elementary, middle school, like I said, like it was kids wearing red, and I felt like me and because I grew up with like 4 brothers, so it was 5 of us total.
Got you.
So I felt like us had to like we had to do our part because like I said, I thought it was normal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like growing up, the homies, I couldn't wear not even one slide of red. Like even like I used to wear Dickies, and like I think the Dickies had like a little like red little symbol. I had to put like black on it. You know what I'm saying? Just because at the time, like you gotta remember like early 2000s. It was really about colors at the time. Like I'm talking about like 2000. You know what I'm saying? It was about colors. Like if you go back to like right now, like 2024, like no one really cares about colors. You know what I'm saying?
I still care. I'm still wearing my blue.
Oh no, no, of course. You know what I'm saying?
I wore this for you.
Oh
man.
no, yeah. Hey, I always wear blue. You know what I'm saying? No, of course, I still wear blue. But like, what I'm trying to say is like you'll see Northerners wear blue, you'll see Southerners wear red. It's not really like back in like the 2000s and
like you
90s,
can only wear those
you
colors
can only
and
wear blue or red, and even it was at the point where like homies were wearing like from up north, like the homies from San Rafael or within that area were even wearing like LA, like Dodgers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But eventually, like as I got into high school, I was like, man, I'm from the Bay, so like my homies were wearing like SF and Giants and Warriors, so I started wearing it too, And I'm not gonna lie, like the older homies, they didn't like it, and at the time, like because they were like, nah, like that's that Northerner, you know what I mean? That's what they wear, you know what I mean?
I got you, bro. Hey, thank you, man, for being receptive and open to our dialogue here, man. You know, and because honestly, bro, like we don't go through y'all struggles.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You feel me? Like we from Southern California. All we know is beefing it with other sureños.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask you too. So over there, you had Southsider beef, and then is it the Northsider beef? But it's kind of similar in a way. Like,
yeah, kind of. It was kind of similar.
I would assume Northsiders have multiple gangs too. And sorry if that's ignorant and shit to say. But,
no, oh yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. So at the time, I'm keeping it 100%. At the time, like early 2000s, like Northerners, like they were deep. Like that's what I'm saying. That's why I was trying to tell you guys, like before, like homies couldn't really wear red. That was never a thing that ever happened. It was like we just wear blue. They wear red. they wear specific logos. We wear like LA, you know what I mean, stuff like that,
All right.
right?
Flying the flag.
Yeah,
of the,
exactly.
Of the
yeah,
South.
yeah. Because
I
at the
get
time,
you.
because
Oh,
at the
yeah.
time, you know, I mean, you had homies there, but like, eventually, as we're going up, you know what I'm saying? Like once, like over the years, once we planted our flag, that's kind of like when we started wearing like Giants, like because we're already here, you know what I mean?
Got
we
you.
feel like
Everybody knows who you guys
yeah,
are. And
yeah,
shit.
yeah, and you know, what I'm saying? People, you know, a lot of stabbings and shootings and people going to prison. So that's when it started getting real. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Well, it's
And-
only right, bro.
Yeah.
I think we could share that because remember when we grew up, 18th Street, our neighborhood where we grew up at, we never used to like representing our city, Inglewood.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, it's 18th Street, period. But
and every block was a different neighborhood almost, dude. At one point.
at
and
one
shit
point,
right there, dude,
yeah.
you know?
So, but now that's changed, bro. Like we're very, very prideful
Yeah.
of our section, you know.
Yeah.
Pause due to poor Oh, I thought that. Yeah, we're very prideful of our community,
Yeah.
where we came from, our city.
Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
that's why
definitely.
I'm pretty sure you guys got to that point, you know.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm telling you, at one time it was like that. You know, that's what I remember growing up. So like, yeah. So going back to what you said, you know what I'm saying? It was like anyone that wore red was kind of like, you know, was on site with them.
Yeah.
Eventually, you know, when I got to high school, that's when we started using. So San Rafael is like what we call like the county seat. So it's like the biggest city in like the county. So like we had like the transit system. So like other cities around San Rafael, like Novato, you know, and other cities, they'd come like the transit to like get to the mall, and that's really when like, you know, like beef started going down, you know,
right,
because you did have like norteños, you know what I'm saying, from that specific city that were deep, and that would, you know, come up
Trying
and
to come to the mall and
try to
shit.
test, you know, try to earn some stripes, and and that's how like that's really how, you know, it got down right there. So
The way I look at it, bro, to be honest, I mean, I get it. Our sections, our people must be prideful when we must be prideful of our pride.
oh yeah, of course.
But I always look at it, if you really look at the deepness of it, we all came from the same ancestors, bro. So
Yeah.
our blood boils the same.
yeah, we're all warriors.
So,
you know what I'm
we
saying?
all
That's
warriors, bro.
it,
So
yeah.
I guarantee you, the same way the Southerners are us, we got our warriors, they got their
Yeah.
warriors, and I know they gonna represent too, and
Of
it's
course,
already
yeah,
a proven
yeah.
fact.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So yeah, man. So let's move a little forward to this. So you ended up catching the case.
Yeah. Yeah. So what ended up happening was, so like after like once I started getting into high school, I was only there for like a year in Marin County, and then I moved to Sonoma County in
Okay.
Santa Rosa. So it's kind of like from San Rafael, it's like I want to say like 15 minutes or so, maybe 20. But from like San Francisco, Santa Rosa is like a 45-minute drive around there. You know what I'm saying? Not too far. But that's really Santa Rosa was a little bit different because over there I felt like it was kind of like 50, you know what I'm saying, like with Southerners and Northerners. So that's kind of where, like, you know, like for me, like it started getting a little bit more active. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So that's when I caught my case. I ended up when going to YA. I ended up getting caught, you know, for you know, it was I ended up getting assault with a deadly weapon and great bodily injury.
And that was if I don't you don't have to answer, bro, but you're open to be like, I don't want to talk about it, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get too much in your business. But was that against the Northerners?
Yeah, it was against the Northerners. I mean, I can speak about it because it's already a closed case. You know what I'm saying? So,
You did your time and all that.
Yeah, I
stuff,
did my time. So I mean, it's not.
So it was
really-
war like that to the point where it made a big impact in your life. It took years from you and shit.
Oh yeah. You know, just like I said, like at that time, you know, once I got to like Sonoma County, that's when like Dopey had said earlier, you know, I mean, they're, even though they're Northerners, you know, they're like us, Hispanic at the end of the day, you know, so they're warriors too.
Yeah.
You know, so you know they came at me, and you know we got at them, and you know eventually, you know, shit just ended up happening, and I ended up getting caught, you know, for that assault with a deadly weapon.
And then there's where you met the greatest person in the world,
Yeah.
Suspect
Shout
from
out
Suspect,
yeah,
18th Street Hoover Locals.
yeah.
shout
Shout
out
out,
to
Hell yeah, man! Shout out to the homie, man. So y'all were Sally's, man, and then
yeah, that's what I'm right there.
buddy. give a motherfucking follow to my boy Thumper in mid show already.
At
What's
Thumper
your
North, as at Thumper NorthBay? It's all one. Thumper NorthBay.
Yeah, give a follow, so you can see, continue with his story. And also give my boy Bugsy a motherfucking follow.
Bug Nasty
For him
99
passing.
and shit.
Shout out
Bug
Bugsy.
Nasty 99 for him passing the piece though.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, man. So in YA, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm about to get real grimy, like gritty and grimy with this.
Yeah.
Did you have hands or did you have no hands?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Dopey. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Like here you go again with these hands.
Yeah. So look, man. So when I was in YA, I'm gonna keep it 100. I never lost a fight unless I got jumped. You know what I'm saying? There's a few times I got jumped, but
I ain't gonna lie, fool. Sometimes I see you, I'll be sizing you up.
yeah,
I'll be like, let me see, man. All right, hold up. Like,
I was waiting to the minutes to see when he's gonna ask you that. I think we should spar.
Oh yeah, damn.
no, I
Would
ain't
it
fucking
be
around with
the
those.
first or the last guest, bro?
I think it was every guest.
I seen Dopey in action, man. I would have to give me a month. Let me train.
Let me
real quick.
bulk up and shit. It's bulking season right now. and shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he was actually there on my last 2 fights.
Yeah, shout out
But
Dopey, man.
yeah. Hey, man, he was, he was right there like, go Dopey.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
shit,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Woo, woo. I was like, but where was Bugsy at? God damn. Nah, I'm just playing. No, Bugsy, I play with you. Hey, yeah, man, but I know, homie, in juvenile hall, YA institution, especially dealing with all that, youth, like everyone going through puberty and crazy wild kids, bro. You gonna fight?
Oh yeah. When I got there, YA, I kid you not, Dopey, my first 5 minutes, I got in a fight. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it goes back to it's because like I said, growing up in San Rafael with the homies,
Yes, sir.
like in YA, they document you. You're already like a documented gang member.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I was in YA, they used to have this paper, and it says your I think S was Southerner and then N was Northerner.
Got you.
And then it said your gang affiliation, who you affiliated or associated with, and it had the homies from 18th Street. So at the time, you know what I'm saying, when I went in there, you just have cause an African American person came up to my door and was like, hey, are you a Northerner? Because I had long hair. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you always had long hair?
Yeah, I had long hair. Well, I ended up shaving it. I was back and forth, I would cut it off,
It's pretty long.
Yeah, in YA. So I had it long. So when I went to YA, I had it long, right? And eventually, Suspect, shout out Suspect, he got me to cut it, you know what I'm saying? He convinced me. He convinced me.
Now he has long hair.
Yeah.
No.
He
I
has
see him. He has a little slick back.
Yeah.
I think he may be he's inspired by you, man.
Yeah,
he's gonna be like, Dopey, come on, me Dopey.
yeah.
That's the way he talks to me, Dopey.
Yeah, shout out
Come
Suspect.
on, serious. Okay, shout out to them.
Yeah,
my boy got so much of a good attitude, bro, that I can't argue with him. It's just cause I know that fool break somebody's jaw so quick.
Yeah.
I'll be not like that, but it's just he's just so much a good person. I'm not belittling his character. He's a good person. So that's to me, I'm just it don't matter how he act, bro. To me, man, he's just dope. Fool. Yeah. Last time I seen him in a party, man, he was just we were just enjoying life, just chugging beers, bro.
Yeah.
And then too, I told him, man, what's up with Thumper? How come we can't kick it when it's me, you, and him?
Yeah.
I see y'all partying, all these girls shaking booty everywhere. Why wasn't I invited?
No, yeah. Damn, I thought I had invited you.
I
gotta look at the messages, man.
I seen it on Instagram and I said,
shit.
Man, why am I not here? Palabra. I was like, what the fuck?
Because I seen your Instagram too, and I was like, man, it look like rated X right here and shit, bro, Some triple X shit right here.
My boy, hey, man, my boy get the honeys.
That's what's up, man.
He get the honeys.
It's going to be, man, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be rated X maybe tomorrow. Maybe.
There you go.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, we got it going on tomorrow, man. Video shoot, Young Dopey.
On 420.
Yeah. On 420. Thumper NorthBay. Ring bells. Motherfucking G-Mix. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, who's that?
Bugsy on his phone and shit.
Oh, shit.
He looking at some rated X right there and shit,
I was all like,
Dang.
damn, Bugsy, you over there? Hey, leave that girl alone. You know?
Damn.
Hey, but
That's crazy.
but yeah, back to the so
YA.
you know the whole
Yeah.
thing with you know, being there, bro. How long did y'all last together with Suspect? Just curious.
Well, I didn't meet Suspect till like I think 6 months after, cause so when I had got there, like they put you like in a unit, I think for like 4 or 5 months. I can't remember. They put you there, and then they ended up switching your units, you know. So that's when I had met Suspect afterwards. But the whole time, cause like so what ended up happening, like I'm telling you, like in the beginning they thought I was a northerner, right? Like the African American guy, and I'm like, nah, I'm a Sureño, you know, I'm from the Bay Area. And he's like, oh, for real? But it's because he tripped out because like YA, like mostly all Southerners, like I'm gonna say 99% were bald headed.
Oh,
Northerners all had long hair,
Mm-hmm.
so they were kind of tripping out, like, oh shit, like what the hell? This guy's kind of different, you know. So they had all the Southerners come to my door, but before they came to my door, they were already looking at my paper. You know what I'm saying? So when they had came to my door, these guys were like this, you know, felt like. So I was like, what the hell? Who are these guys? You know what I mean? And like, oh yeah, when you get out, we're gonna have to catch that fade. I was thinking in my head because I'm from up north, where like, you know, Southerners, you know, we're usually like this. You know what I mean, united. You know what I mean? So when they came at me like that, I'm like, damn, this is a little bit different. But I wasn't gonna turn down no fades. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, I ended up getting down with them, but it got to the point where like I was getting down and getting.
You
like,
getting down with the Southerners?
I was.
Yeah, that's normal for us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For me, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of like I came to YA. I'm like, I thought like I was gonna be like.
Because everybody's just sizing you up right there.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
right?
You know, we were young. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I wasn't tripping. I'm like, shit, I'll run that.
Like
know
you
what I
gonna
mean?
be a part of the clica or
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
Because it's a bigger picture now.
Yeah, yeah.
As much as it sounds crazy, you know.
Yeah,
but-
so it was crazy because I was just like running fades and we just kept getting down. But the thing is with me, so like since I was like, you know, since I'm from like up north, like I had to stay in that facility regardless, you know what I'm saying? But
Gotcha.
a lot of homies, I guess like I don't know, I guess if you fight like after like 2-3 times you get shipped to like Ventura.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So like they would be fighting me, they'd just be getting like shipped out, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know like if there was a reason, like if they wanted to stay there or if there was like, you know what I'm saying, but they would just
it wasn't like you'll catch 1 or 2 fades and then
they would line me up. That's what they call it. Like
yeah, line it up.
They would call like a ramfla if I remember. Like, oh, that's my ramfla. I didn't at the time. I didn't know what that was. Like, oh, that's my ramfla. So you got to run that with me. And then this guy would be his ramfla, and then that ramfla, and it just kept going. It was like a chain. It just kept going. So I was like, oh fuck it, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Like my round fly would be 18th Street.
Yeah.
And then since I'm from West LA,
yeah.
Regardless, I'm attached to the West.
Okay.
LA, you know, so that is like my round fly.
Yeah. Okay.
So this one, shout out to the homies from the East Side.
Yeah.
Because just in case they be like,
so when they say Ramfla, that means it's like a community part.
Yeah.
Like he's from my area, so you ran a fade with him.
Well, round fly is like a car.
Yeah, I know.
So
Yeah,
that's my car.
Oh,
So pretty
right.
much, who rides in your car? People
see.
from your section or your community.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say like our round fly would be, let's say no 18th Street. They just 18th Street, regardless, we're all gonna be together.
Yeah.
No matter what side, you know. But Ranfla, like, yeah, like, you know, like 106, 18th Street, it would be like Lenox, it would be Inglewood, it would be Little Watts, it would be Vanish, Santa Monica.
All right.
Like that's all Ranfla, you know what I'm saying?
So anybody
Culver
runs
City.
a fade with them, you're running a fade because that's your section. and
Yeah.
shit.
Whatever you
Alright.
consider, yeah.
That's how. Yeah, that's how
it's
it
just
was.
looking for reasons.
Yeah. It was little stupid mind
Yeah.
games and shit. You know that
Yeah.
they would, but I wasn't
Hell
trying
no,
to
it
run it
wasn't
down.
no mind games.
Oh,
It
really?
was-
You're
it was-
running that fade.
It was more serious than a heart attack.
Yeah, all I
you
know
was catching the face.
Yeah. All I know is that 18th Street had hella enemies that I didn't know until I got there. Cause like it wasn't just like even like Southern. Cause at the time I didn't even have like Bloods, you know what I'm saying, that were there. But once I got to like the other unit, when I met Suspect, like Bloods were coming up to my door. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta run out from this. I'm like, oh shit, like all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But that's when I met Suspect. You know, and he had my bag and. Yeah, I mean, so
Okay,
shout
but-
out Suspect. You know what I mean?
Okay. The last question about Suspect, but did Suspect have hands? Damn.
Suspect, I ain't gonna-
Okay, let's not. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Suspect
Shout
gonna
out
see me
Suspect,
like,
man.
Dopey. Come on, Dopey.
You're gonna be sparring with
Yeah,
Suspect
I'll be
soon,
sparring
you
with
said.
Suspect. Shout out. No, shout out to Suspect and Little Suspect. Those are.
Alright.
Yeah, those are both my you know, they my goons, man. They
Hell yeah.
you know, their family met my family, you know, my baby mom, my son, their kids, everyone. Like
Oh,
we
that's
all
dope.
we
That's
all
dope.
family, bro.
Yeah,
So
shout out Suspect, man. Hell yeah.
I'm the type that just runs carrilla.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'll be
I
like,
know,
"Ah,"
I know
like-
for real.
but that story will be in private. It don't gotta be in. You know, okay, so moving on from the whole thing, man. So
Yeah.
you became very acquainted with the Southern programming.
Yeah. After like I want to say like maybe like a year, I was like just getting down with homies, but it got to the point where they're like, yeah, this guy ain't gonna stop anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you. So you was
yeah.
throwing them hands.
yeah, and then eventually, you know, like
How did you get the name Thumper?
Thumper, shit, just doing what I do, getting down. You know what I'm saying? Thumper.
Okay, so
yeah.
when did you get blessed with that name?
Back when I was living in San Rafael, the homies, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember I was telling you, like I was like always hitting up anyone that was wearing red at the time, and whether they told me like, nah, you know, I'm not from a set or nothing. Like I said, if it was more than two pieces of red hat, red shoes, it was like I was gonna sock you up. You know what I mean? So
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
give you the boom boom. You know what I'm saying? Take your hat, take your shoes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? As a
man.
little trophy, tell the homies, look, I
Yeah.
got
So-
this red SM, I had this red. You know what I'm saying? Cortez.
So Thumper, you was already you know, like you was already handling your business. You got blessed with that name.
yeah, the homies.
You know,
for
yeah, and
sure.
then you know, you made yourself to YA and all that. You
Yeah.
know, handling your business.
Yeah.
You know, and then where in that, like, were you, you know, and I do apologize to the fans because this is about music too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but one of my podcasts when I was with Baby Gangster, they're like, you're 24 minutes in and you haven't talked 1 minute about music. So that's why right now,
Be
like,
like
yeah,
that,
bro.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
yeah,
We
I
taking it back
Be
there.
like that,
I
yeah.
apologize to the fans, but we got to give you some foundation to my boy
Yeah.
Thumper NorthBay. You feel me? Where were you inspired to write music in between all of that? Did it come, you know, where you were, you know, like, yeah, where did it go?
Yeah,
You know?
honestly, so when I was in YA, my brothers would visit me and they would like tell me like, oh, like listen to our songs. You know what I'm saying? So, because I didn't start rapping till I got out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it was mainly my brothers, my little brothers. They were rapping, and then after that, like once I came out, my uncles were rapping. You know, so I
Oh,
kind
shit,
of
that's dope.
yeah, I just kind of wanted to get into like that scene, you know, because also I got like my cousin, he does like Spanish music, you know, so you know, somehow like my family has like, you know, like little artists here and there, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of influenced me, you know. I wanted to be like a part of like what they were doing, you know, because I thought it was cool, like they're
So it
rapping.
never started before you went to YA. It started in YA.
Yeah, YA. That's when my brothers, I'm like, it sounds pretty dope, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
I like how they were coming with the bars, you know.
Do they still rap now, or do they still
Um,
are they still involved with the music?
Yeah, nah, not no more. I mean, they were, but it's kind of like, you know, life happens, you know. So
I get you.
yeah,
I mean, I hope I'm not touching anything personal, but are you still cool with them?
oh yeah. That's
Okay,
my
cool.
brothers,
Man,
for
shout out
sure.
to the bros.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't, I'll still be like,
Oh,
shout out
no,
to the
yeah,
bros.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
They're
that's my
the ones that
brothers, man.
inspired you.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. You know, we
So-
got into our fights, you know, but I still love them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
I
man.
fight my
hell
younger
yeah.
brother all the
Yeah,
time
hell
too,
yeah.
man. You know?
All the time,
Over the
man.
dumbest shit. too.
Yeah.
I fight my brothers all the time.
I'm gonna use that toy
yeah,
first.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah.
Hey,
Nah.
so from there, I do want to know: were you already listening to rap,
Yeah, hell yeah. Like,
or
like,
were you listening to like reggaeton or?
oh nah, man. Like, well, no, I used to
The
listen to
hairstyle kind of,
Yeah,
you know? Yeah.
So
Don't come at me that way.
No,
homie.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I used to listen. I listen to everything, but reggaeton, I'm gonna keep it 100. Only reason why I listened to it was because, like, some girls that were my neighbor, they would listen to it. You know
Oh,
what
there
I'm
you
saying?
go with the
So I
honey.
used to get the CD
With the
and try, you know what I'm
girls.
saying? Like, I got this new.
This
fucking-
guy's a chick magnet,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
he probably used that to his
Yeah, that's what I'm
advantage.
saying. Yeah,
All
I got the
Spanish music
CDs.
I ever listened to was because of the girls.
Right?
girls,
Yeah,
yeah,
girls
yeah,
like that type
yeah.
of music. I
Other
mean, it
than that,
wasn't
I
really
would-
my
yeah,
thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But they listened to it, so I try to act like, yeah, I like it, but it wasn't
I
really my
got you.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what else did what you just growing up around that time? What were you listening to around that time?
So yeah, I was listening to a lot of rap, just like Bay Area artists, like Too Short, E40, Mac Dre.
There,
Shit,
yeah.
the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of
How about some more underground? Because I know a lot of people like who could you like?
Yeah, man, it's crazy because like the ones I'm telling you is the ones I was listening to, but I mean I know you like you were saying like some like early before the podcast went on, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
the more old school shit, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna keep it 100. I can't really like name like the like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
the other shit, but yeah, I mean.
Yeah, they were they like Northerners and stuff?
No, like you know, like for example, like you know RBL Posse, you heard of them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bluebird on my
they're from the
shoulder.
city. I'm gonna keep it 100. I only know like maybe like 3 or 4 songs from them, you know, because like the older homies would like listen to that type of music.
Okay.
But I don't really. I like.
Also, we couldn't like Southerners couldn't listen to that.
No, they could. No, of course they could.
I listened to it when I was in the
Oh
band.
no, yeah, no, they listen to it. No, I'm just saying like I don't really like if you were to tell me like a song. Oh, do you know this song from? You know, what I mean, I can't really give you like the.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
From RBL.
Yeah,
Posse.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or any other ones, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, who else was it? There's like this one blood rapper that I mean, no disrespect when I bring this up, but like,
the Blood from the Bay?
yeah, he be like really.
I mean, only Blood from the Bay that I know is like Messy Marv.
There we go. Him.
Is it him, Messy Marv? Okay.
Yeah. Did you ever listen to him?
And shit too.
Yeah, I listen to Messy Marv. Yeah.
And the reason why I bring him up, I listen to some of his stuff
Yeah.
because my boy Jaime from the Bay, like I was in the pen with him. He seen that I was into music, and back then the homies didn't support like raza rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, but he, you know, my boys from the Bay got a different swag. You know?
Yeah.
So I used to see the way he moved, and they'd be like, "Hey, Dopey, like I see how you move," and he'll be like, "Hey, man, like check this out." Boom, and he slide me like CDs, and that's how I got put onto the Funky Expedition.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard that Funky
Yeah,
Expedition? The
that's a dope-ass
sisters.
song.
Maybe if I hear it, I might.
Yeah. That is a
Okay,
dope ass
okay.
jam, dude. Yeah, that beat. Yeah.
What year was that released? Because
Man,
I'm telling you, if
in
it's
the
like
90s.
2000 and newer, I'll probably be like, you know what I'm saying? But
No,
if
yeah,
it's-
it was some old school. It was old school things, but
okay, yeah.
But so the homies from the Bay in the pen,
Uh,
they're a Ranfla, they're a car.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? They would stick together, and then they'll see that, like, oh, you know, like I'll be a young kid, and they'd be like, oh, don't be like, I'll get my packages, and I had a gang of CDs.
Yeah.
So they always wanted to borrow my CDs, so I'll be like, what you got? And then they'll give me like, and then they're like, oh, I need you to check this out.
Okay, yeah.
So I know Messy Marv, I think he messes with the Northerners too, but
Yeah.
the reason why I do respect his music is because his struggle is very like put out there on YouTube.
Yeah.
Seems like he's been through a struggle. Like even though he's a Damu, I get how us from the E we are with the Damus, but with him, man, like it seems like he's been through the, you know, like through the mud, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
like you know, drug habits, going to the pen, coming out, and then getting signed, getting a bag, and then going back to it, and then getting back out, and like he's not ashamed of it, but like he bounces back. You feel me? So I like how, you know, how that song I just did for our project West Factory. You know. West LA, baby. You know, shit. You ain't, man. We gonna hit these people.
Oh
with
man,
this.
that's just coming, man.
Yeah.
You know how I said, I failed again. I failed again and failed again. I fell again. I fell again and fell again. Like that's a good I'm just using that analogy on how I feel like when I see him, I'll be like, damn, like he still doesn't give up in his passion of music though.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So that's dope. You know, and you know, like shit, I just gotta give respect to when it's due, man. Like I said, music connects us. You feel me?
Yeah.
I've heard, you know, like come on, man, Brother Lynch.
Yeah, Brother Lynch.
You know what I'm saying? The fucking
I think they're from Sac, right? Brother Lynch.
Sebo.
Yeah, he's from Sacramento.
Oh, I didn't know
they're
that.
from
Yeah,
Sac.
yeah.
Sebo is
He's a
I'm
Crip.
Mr. Trey 57. That's where I made my first E-Love song.
Okay.
It's because the homies from the Bay was letting me use their CDs, and I would play on my CD player the first 10 seconds, and then I would rewind it. And then that's how I wrote my first song, E-Love. Doom, 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 doom.
Okay.
Kill for my homies, ride for my homies. This E-Love.
Yeah, yeah.
Doom, 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 dum. That's
Yeah,
Sebo's
okay.
original beat. I never made money off that because I just did it for recreation.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, I
watch out for
remember that.
E-Love Part 2. I'm gonna make money off that.
Yeah, there you go.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah,
then,
I
man.
remember that shit. Dopey for real.
So you never listened to Sebo?
I heard of him. I only know like shit. There's like maybe like 2 songs that I know from him, but I do know he's from Sacramento. Like I said, if it's like 2000 and newer, I probably know it. But if it's like because a lot of like older homies, yeah, if they were here with me, they'll tell you like y'all probably could talk about all this music shit for them. But honestly, I can't. I couldn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? Though.
So,
But,
but okay, so at that time, it
Yeah.
was just Too Short, E40.
Yeah, just like maybe
Red
like
Dre.
the ones at the time that were really like rapping
Like
and
popping and
yeah, I'm
shit.
saying yeah.
Okay,
The
I
ones that were
got you
really
for
out
sure.
there like the
and you were saying, so your brothers would visit you in YA. They were rapping.
yeah.
You're in YA. So did you start writing music in YA?
Oh no, not till I got out. And then they started like going to the studio, so I would like go with them, and then
All right.
they would be like, "Hey, Thumps, like write something," you know what I mean? And I'd mess around with it, But at the time, that's when I didn't, didn't really know how to rap, so I kind of like sounded like all robotic, you know what I'm saying? And then eventually, I ended up finding like my flow, like okay, like I think I want to do this, you know.
My
what
boy
I'm
got a
saying?
unique sound.
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
That's why to me, I was always like, I gravitated to him because I'm like, man, he don't sound. He got style, the way he looks, the way he dresses, the way he moves. No homo, no Diddy. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
Diddy.
but definitely with me being
Yeah.
I'm a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see how the fuck we gonna market this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
do see that he got that bass swag and all that. And I'm like, man, how could we incorporate that to the
Yeah,
6
yeah.
block?
Yeah.
You know, so you know
yeah.
and to me, man, I'm glad that he he's like open to be like, man, bro, like it's an honor, bro, to fuck with y'all, to fuck with
Hell
you,
yeah.
dope. So like,
Yeah,
man,
no,
and I just be like, man, hell yeah. But so that's it, just those 3 artists, or like that, or was it? And you don't have to
Yeah.
specifically talk about the North rappers, like
Yeah.
or not up north, but up north African American, like maybe. Little Rob inspired you? Was there any Chicano rappers? Was there?
No, I listened to Chicano rap. Yeah, no, hell yeah, I did. So like, honestly, like homie wise or like Hispanic, like the ones I would listen to was like Young Dopey.
Oh shit! Okay,
You know what I'm saying? King Little G. So when you brought up
that's what's up.
the E Love, like
Okay.
the
You remember that
Young
shit.
Hog. I remember those days. I think I was like on MySpace. I was like
Hell yeah.
11 or 12 or something.
MySpace. Huh?
I remember I ran across Dopey's page. He had like
man.
the Inglewood, and he was right there throwing it like West. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy, never changed.
I don't know. If you still have that photo, Dopey? It was one. It's
yeah.
Inglewood in the back. It's
Yeah.
It's like a blue.
I think I took
The sign, yeah.
took
Yeah,
one
you know what I'm
yesterday
saying?
right there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nah, but I get it.
But
I know
yeah,
what
you know what I'm saying.
I know
So
what you are, bro. Yeah, I was.
it was like the MySpace days. Y'all remember MySpace?
Yeah.
So that's
hell
when
yeah.
and
Lil G was doing his thing on MySpace, popping
yeah,
around that
yeah.
time.
yeah.
I'm saying shout out to the homie Lil G.
Like around the
You know,
9 and shit.
anytime that Key Lil G gets brought up when we was kids, I get brought up. I get it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So
yeah.
they're always gonna bring us up.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. Like that's all like the homies listen to. So basically, it was just like homies like Young
Yeah,
Dopey, Little G, Gangsta Wish,
Hell yeah.
and then eventually that's when like I think Buckwheat has came out.
That's
and,
what's up,
you know,
bro.
so shout out the homies and
Hell
shit.
yeah! Shout out to the
Yeah.
homies, man. I'm glad, man, that I could be a part of a lot of artists that are younger than me. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I forget that I've been rapping this long.
Yeah, okay.
So it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
reminder. But man, I felt like I barely started rapping like 2-3 years ago, bro.
Okay,
Dude, I
yeah.
remember when we were El Torito, you had those 99 flyers.
Yeah.
And that was a long time ago already, huh?
Yeah,
And we were
bro.
just passing them out to people.
And here we are, and here we are.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
dope, bro.
That at that time I had never even heard you rap. I just knew that you rap, but it was just
Yeah.
kind of those things. Everybody's doing their thing, kind of thing. you know?
Yeah, but it was like, yeah, all right, like
I never thought it was gonna be a career, dude.
Yeah,
honestly, bro.
bro, yeah.
You know, it's
Okay,
crazy.
yeah,
You know,
damn.
and
And
I
then-
was there when we were passing out these flyers because the homie had them, and it was like you, Little G, and Bullet, I think, or
Yeah, Bullet
something.
from
Like
Drake,
3 of
yeah.
them, 99 records. This blue flyer. We're posted up because we used to hang out at this laundromat and all that.
Yeah,
like,
damn.
and we just passing these shits out, and it's trippy to see that. Like, man, like that shit
yeah.
came. You know.
that shit, man. We all like I was telling Syphon and Richard earlier, Cabral, like, man, it's crazy, man, how our passion and what we like loved, you know, now like here we are 10, 20 years later and we're, you know, we're making a living off this stuff. Like, man, like it's surreal, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Like, look at right now, even right now, having this helmet that whooped on the Niners right here in front, bro. Like, it's just having this, it's just realistic.
It's crazy. From rolling down blunts in the freaking laundromat, blazing, drinking cold 45s to.
This is like the 18th time Dopey reminded me about that.
Hey, nah, man.
I'm about to go sleep about this.
He's probably going to want to see if it fits before you leave and shit, you know?
Hey, man, but yeah, hey, bro, so you came home, and when you came home, bro, from that, you pursued your rapping career, or did you focus on both? Because I got to be real, you know how it is with, not, the rapping just don't pop off right away.
Yeah.
There's a lot of homies within a Latino community too that, you know, they do that as a side hustle and then they have like a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I always had like a regular job. Like music wise, like I didn't really make money off it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just did it. Honestly, it wasn't really to like get like fame or like money. I just kind of wanted to put a stamp out there, you know what I'm saying? Like we're out here, because there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like it goes back to like the Northerners, you know what I'm saying? Like that we're not out here and we can't do this and we can't be outside wearing, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put it out there, you know what I'm saying? Like we're out here and this is my stamp. And, you know, I was able to get a song with, you know, Dopey, you know, Gangsta Wish.
No, yeah, homie,
Buckley,
you definitely
you know
a fucking grinder, bro. That's for sure, man. You're successful, and this is why I want to bring up to anybody out there that's even, you know, that's any way that we could inspire.
Yeah,
you know, is that my boy right here is a hard worker. He has a career. You feel me? He's a general there off top. So like my boy carries his weight. You know, he comes around. My boy throwing bands around everywhere, handling his business, and he's taking care of his family. Yeah. So too, bro, I gotta give you props to that because you carry your weight. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's another thing too is that you don't need rapping to do that.
Yeah.
So what you do is you use that as a tool to represent for the section.
Yep.
You know, and for our people. You feel me? So, but I do think that you deserve a little more recognition, you feel me? Because like I said, dog, like I don't know, man, when I seen you, I'm like, man, you know, like how can we market off of him? But and then I started having my legal issues.
Yeah, I remember
because
that.
You know, we were gonna do the 6 block compilation.
I remember that.
And then you know, that's like man, there was so much talent. You Lucky from a little Lucky from Westside Weemas.
Yeah, I remember
Oxnard Pugs, and we had it popping, and then boom, like
damn.
So yeah, man, another thing too for any man in business, like, you know, you're an entrepreneur, like you got so much time in your hands and all that. You gotta discipline yourself and check yourself because you could lose it all in the snap of a finger.
For real, yeah.
That's what the Bugsy was saying earlier, huh? Right now, people on top, and then it switches up, and you
from
know.
Having, you pursuing your dialogue with the music and all that, you know, putting on for your section and all that, you know, now is that bringing like a lot of hate amongst the northern community? I mean,
it is.
You're putting your face out there, especially like I would assume that you're in a predominant, I'm assuming predominant northern land, like, you know, or is it 50-50 on where you're at?
I mean, it depends where you go, Dopey. Like I said, like I'm gonna keep it in like 100. I don't gotta lie about nothing. If you're talking about like the 90s to 2000s, at the time, San Francisco, Oakland, Santa Rosa, San Jose, name any city in Northern California, that it was run by Northerners. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But if you're talking about now, 2024, it's to the point where like Sureños, they're in every city.
Gotcha.
You know, and it got to the point where they like took over cities. Like where I grew up, San Rafael is a Sureño stronghold. across the bridge is Richmond, Sureño stronghold. Santa Rosa, when I had moved there at the time, it was like 50-50, but you know, the Southerners are deep now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like it's hard. Like the Northerners are trying to, you know, push, but it's like the homies are putting pressure. So like, I mean, if you're talking about my section, I can say, you know, confidently that I want to say it's Sureño dominated.
Okay, I got you.
But if you go to like maybe Oakland or like maybe San Jose, that's Norteños right there. When I go to San Jose, there's Norteños all over that motherfucker.
You know what I remember? You know what I remember too? There's a lot of Sureños that when I was in the pin with, they would get sharks on them.
Yeah, they're probably from San Jose because they call it the Shark Tank.
Sure, okay.
Because the San Jose Sharks, that's their team right there. Yeah,
But they were all like, man, that Sureños running, but it's more Norteños now.
No, Norteños always held it down for San Jose. That's where I could give them, you know, like their credit right there. They always held it down right there. But don't get me wrong, like Sureños are right there too. I know a lot of
shout out
homies
to the homies from Shark.
Hell yeah,
Shark Tank.
I know a lot of homies from San Jose, but
holding it down. Shout out to the homies from Tulare, Centro Valle.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even the homies Wasco, Delano, Bakersfield, you know, starting from, you know what I'm saying, that perimeter to and up. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you know, like I have my nephew or anybody that got like family, you know, colleges, they be up there. So sometimes we go up and visit. Yeah. And then it's like, you know, we go to Unterrain Waters. Like, even with you, like, we went to, like, what was it, Pier 39, or what was it called?
Shit, we went everywhere. We were, like, on, like, the bridge, somewhere on the pier.
The Gear Deli.
I was like, Embarcadero, yeah.
And I was over there walking around with my shirt off, bald head.
Yeah.
And my high socks and Reeboks on.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah, we were all over the spot.
I was right there like, boy, and then I'll see, and then he'll be like, yeah, there'll be like a red Lolo pulling up. But you see, bro, like, I was welcoming it. Like, man, we might as well get it out the way. So, like, man, it looks like he's saying something. So me and the homies ready to squat. But it's just like, the Northerners were being respectful too, because it was the Pier 39.
Yeah, it was like Embarcadero going towards like that area. Yeah, going towards the pier.
But you could see them looking at me. They knew, like, man, you out of bounds, fool. Like, straight up, like, you know, like even the OG Northerners would be looking at me. And I wasn't trying to disrespect, but it's like, you know, kind of when you know there's tension in the air.
Yeah.
Or kind of like when you hit a new unit in YA like you about to walk in, it's just like, man, let's get it out the way. Like, what's cracking? Yeah. But I don't go over there to disrespect. It's just man, that's crazy, man. California it's a big romance going on right here in the positive light. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And this is why what leads me to tell you, bro, like, you know, I'm just curious, bro, you know, like me being from Southern Cali right here in LA and you being from the Bay, bro, like sometimes I get curious if the camaradas, you know, the Southerners up north, the homies from the Bay, like, you know, do they get upset? Because I personally seen it in comments when I try not to disrespect. Like, I do it because I conduct myself gentleman-like. Yeah. But, you know, like, what's the word out there, man? That, young Dopey's over here trying to befriend Northerners, or he's trying to, like, hang out with them, do business with them. Like, I'm just curious because me and you never talked about that, you know?
Yeah. Well, this is a thing. Like, the way I see it, Dopey, is, you know, I mean, I'm tapped in with the streets, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to what you're saying on that topic, shit, it's all love, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I don't feel like it's nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Like you had said earlier, it's just like a respect kind of thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the people on the comments, like saying that shit, I feel it's just trolls. You know what I'm saying? People just that are not involved. Most of the time when I read them comments, it's people that never been to jail. If you look at their pictures, like, you can just tell, like, come on, man, like, you ain't fooling nobody.
Or faceless,
you know what I'm saying?
And shit, right?
Private profiles, 0 followers. Yeah. And that's happened to me on YouTube too, you know what I'm saying? Where, like, I feel like it's just people trying to stir shit up, you know what I'm saying? And you can just tell it's just like fake.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I think I want to call it like propaganda, like, You know what I'm saying? They want to make it seem a certain way so people can read it and be like, because if think about it, let's say like a troll makes like 30 accounts, right? Because it literally happens. It happens on like my YouTube. Like it'll be like made 10 minutes ago, made 30 minutes ago, right? And it'll be saying like all the same shit, but because they want people like they want to like play with their mind, like all these comments are saying this, so it must be true. Yeah, so people are gonna be like gullible and be like, oh shit, that shit's true. You know what I'm saying?
Some
When it's
podcasters
not.
are wrong with it.
It's probably one of them girls that you heard, dog.
It could be one of them girls. It could be, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it could be.
They were in trouble. No, but I'm telling you, in the aspect of since you tapped in with the homies in the streets, do you feel like them, like not fuck these?
That's what I'm saying. No,
trolls,
no, the homies. I mean, shit. We respect it, you know what I'm saying, Dopey? Whatever is going on, you know what I'm saying? But like that's what I'm saying. But as far as like comment wise, that shit's all
I got you.
Out the
reason
door
why I
shit,
asked, bro, is because, you know, I've recently seen some Northerners that have gave me props and shout out to them. You feel me?
I seen that one.
You know, and straight up, you know, sometimes I must do that as well and acknowledge.
Yeah.
You know, and also it takes a lot for them to do so and do that. And, you know, I just want to make sure, you know, I'm tapped in with the fellas, especially with someone that was raised over there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to be like, hey, you know, you know, what's your thoughts on that? You feel me?
Yeah,
and, you know, like I said, shout out to my boys from Canal Gangsters.
Yeah, shout out Canal Street.
Shout out my boy Yoshi. I know he over there in Cancun working because he got deported. Canal Gangsters. The homies from Eureka.
Oh, yeah.
I think they up there, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, all the homies from Richmond, not 18, but I'm talking about just Richmond, like the homies all over, man, that I met, Latoso, King City, you feel me? Like, man, there's different, and for the sections that I didn't mention, all the Sureños, you know, hey, it's all love, I'm with y'all, believe that, you know, and you know what side I'm on, but, you know, I must acknowledge or Northern raza.
Yeah.
So, can I get a fun fact?
Fun fact.
So that shit cut off real quick. Yeah, bro. So, and I know this might be different in different prisons.
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying that this is how it is everywhere.
Yeah.
This was your experience.
Yeah. But, but I'm pretty sure every prison has their own way of saying it. But when we're in the hole, like you're in there for putting in work or being a victim.
Yeah.
Don't matter. You program and they got 20 cages in the back.
Yeah.
You know, they got it's like dog kennels. So that means every cell, you know, so you got 20, they got 10 and then 10. Sometimes they're, you know, set up a different way. But you got 20, 25, whatever, right? You have some blacks, some whites, some Northerners, some Bulldogs, some Southerners.
A little bit of everything right there.
A little bit of everything.
Damn.
Sometimes the COs, they had it set up where a certain section of the hole, or the shoe, whatever it was, will go to yard together. That's what will be considered yard, is you going out there for 3 hours and you'll be in these dog kennels. So we'll be literally like this close, but there'll be like 2 cages and we'll be able to talk, bro. Like sometimes this is how, like, it will be like this where we'll be, I mean, so let's use this as a reference, bro. Like we'll be this close and then we didn't have too many people to talk to. You feel me? So we'll be escorted by like 2-3 huras to these cages. And we were active though. I'll be an active Southerner, and then you know, sometimes there'll be an active Northerner right next to me, and like we learned to tell stories, bro, and talk, and like, you know, I was curious about their culture, they'll be curious about mine. And then, you know, like we used to like, man, hey man, shit, like just chop it up, bro. But we knew if those cells, I mean, if that fucking door racked by accident, like it was just by default we getting off.
It's war, baby.
You get me? It didn't matter how much. We'll be like, bro. If that cracked off, it'd just be like, it's an honor, bro. Let's handle it.
Yeah.
That's how I was, dog. You feel me? So
Because when you're chained up and all that, it's like, what you gonna do? Basically, right?
Nah, but it's an honor. Hey, come on, let's fucking handle business, dog. Like, and this is where like I just don't like when people be like, oh yeah, man, you giving them too much credit. Like, nah, bro. Like I'm telling you, dog, they come from our same ancestors. They ride, homie. They're very articulate and organized too, bro. Just like us. And I get it. I'm just keep it there. But what I'm saying is that when we used to run the routine, it was mandatory as gentlemen, those 3 hours, we wanted to exercise as a unit. Show force, show strength, not only because show strength, but also mental strength, spirit, to empower us because we were having a hard time being in the back. It was hard, bro. Like we didn't have the freedoms. Like right now they got tablets, bro. We didn't have tablets. Like our girls and wives and fucking shit, they were cheating on us and fucking our homies wasn't writing to us and we just felt like this is all we had was mind, body, and soul. So it was just like, hey, homies, like, you know, so we created this program. This is why it's called program time. This program where we have to respect one another. You feel me? So it'll be like, homies, camaradas, y mexicanos or paisanos, and then boom, it'll be that every other time that we went to yard, it'll be either be us, the Southerners and the whites, starting the workout after like the 30 minutes, because we only out there 30 like 3 hours. So 30 minutes we'll get out there to mingle, laugh. It's just like normal health, you know, and then like I'll look at the northerner that I knew had influence. I'll look at the black and then they'll just give me the thumbs up. Like, hey, you kick it off. Go ahead. So it'll be us and the whites, the Southerners and the whites exercising. So I'll be like, camaradas, like, buenos dias. And then the homies, buenos dias. To the white man, good morning. And then the white man, good morning. But we're obviously showing that right there we're unified, right?
Yeah.
But and then
Like a unit.
But the third person would be to my northern raza. Good morning. Oh no, buenos dias, Mensa. And then the northern raza will respond to us Southerners, bro. And they'll be like, buenos dias. Fourth, to my black brothers and others, good morning. And they'll be like, good morning. And I'll be like, holla. And then they'll say, holla. So we had our little, okay, but they'll give us our time of when, all right, homies, first exercise would be, woo, 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 woo. So when we're running cadence, Northerners and blacks would respect us and the whites, bro. So as you see, respect was huge. This is why right now I'm just like, homies, like we must respect, bro. Like, like I give them their time, so they'll be the same thing. When it came their time, all right, we're done with the exercise. Gracias. And all right, 30 minutes. Like I look at the Northerners, the everybody's cool, bam. And then they're again when it's their turn to look at me, and then that's when they'd be like, hey, their gente,
when the shot out.
in motion, because they had a machine. Máquina in motion.
Oh, really?
So they got a whole different way of exercising with the brothers. But they're still give us you know, like to my southern raza, buenos dias, and we'll buenos dias, you know.
Damn.
And I always had this question too. I always see on YouTube, like Hollywood's Best, the homie always doing his workouts and shit. No, is there specific workouts in jail like that you call out, for example, like the burpees, or I seen different ways of people doing push-ups and shit. So I always, you know, like
there's because you could call out it's how you call it out. It could be like 5 pump burpees, 8 pump burpee, 10 pump burpee. It depends on how you, because it's by like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ocho, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then somebody will have the heart count. Una,
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4,
So you
5,
hear all this
6,
like
7.
pretty loud then. Like these
Yeah.
are voices yelling it out so everybody can hear and shit.
Right away. Homies, next exercise will be 3. No, it would be 20 Navy SEALs. We will do it in the 8 count, homies. I will have the 1 through 7. You guys get the hard count.
All right, yeah.
So it would be that when I speak in English, you guys respond in English. When I speak in Spanish, you guys respond in Spanish.
Like
You
a
know?
military kind of
Yeah.
in a way, right? Yeah. Dope.
And they'd be like, gracias.
Yeah.
Like, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, because, yeah, bro, that shit will fuck up my own fucking voice. But I'll be right there like, y vámonos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Una. And then if they said 1, nah. And then the person that fucked up will be the one to be like, nah, since this gentleman doesn't like to listen to, pay attention to rules, like, I'm going to let you call the cadence next. And this time we doing 12 pump burpees.
Yeah.
So it'll be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
And that's like,
it's be more, yeah.
oh man,
Damn.
yeah, it's
So
crazy.
it'll be disciplined. So
Yeah,
nobody will want to fuck up.
Yeah.
You get me, bro? So it just be like, oh shit, that's what discipline, bro, is. And that's the thing, man. Like, I've seen Bulldogs, I've seen Northerners, homie, have massive discipline too, bro. And that's the thing, man. Don't get me wrong, man. I don't want my people, my Sioux nation, to think that I like, man, you keep giving them flowers.
Yeah,
What about us? Now, my boy, we started this gangster shit. This the motherfucking thanks I get, like,
so, yeah,
I'm gonna be prideful of my pride
For
too.
sure,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but that's the thing, man. I get it. I'm just trying to be like in this delicate matter. I'm just like in this fun fact time. Like, I just wanted to share that with y'all or my audience or anybody to be like, man, they're probably like, man, fucking Theo Dopey over here going back with his stories,
Yeah.
Like, nah, man, but I want to let you guys know that that's why sometimes I feel that way, to be like, nah, bro. And I hope the Northern Raza could be like, you know what? Like, he's right.
Yeah.
I ain't got to be right, but at least see eye to eye with me.
I see.
You feel me? To be like, yeah, bro. If not, man. And another thing too, like, if we're active, if a line got stuck on the tira, like, meaning like fishing, they'll help us, bro. Like, it wasn't like, fool, like, we understood we were in the struggle, dog. Like, we were here, like, my boy, we're here in the hole. Like, nobody, nothing, just us actives. We're the last of a dying breed right here. Like, you get me?
Yeah.
Like shit, And if these doors rack, that's why it's on, So yeah, man, shout out to anyone I've been, doing my little shoes, my shoe programs or oils, whatever it was, man. I learned a lot. You feel me? So both to the Bulldogs, to the Northerners, to different different carros. That's where they did their thing. We did our thing, but definitely I'm on my side and what we do, and definitely bringing it back to LA. Once we come back to the battlefield over here, just like, damn, man, we fucking shit's crazy out here.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's war out here, bro. But moving on from that, Thumps, because I'm over here like, goddamn, going back to memory lane and shit. Like, damn.
Yeah.
No, man, but yeah, brother, man, I could only imagine how for it being for you, but it seemed like you done well for yourself, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean, I gotta make it work somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
It be hectic. You know what I'm saying? Dope. It be hectic. You just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, and unfortunately, sometimes there's situations where it happens, and the way I think it's either me or you. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel it, bro. I feel it. Hey, man, and I do appreciate that every time you come here, you tap in with us, with the E-car, with the homies from 18, especially with the 6 block and the homies from Hoover. It's like you stay Like no matter when you come here from LAX, you're like, bam, I'm here.
Yeah, it's the homies right there for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And shit, the whole still in the game. We had fucking crazy.
Oh, that shit
Like
was dope.
we made history though. We was on I don't know if you know though. We were in the fucking suspect rolled out that blue carpet.
Oh, really?
He fucking was like, yeah, we're gonna be right here in the roofs of these
Oh, I
buildings.
seen the rooftops.
Yeah, that was over there.
That was dope.
You can see the city and stuff.
Yeah, that was
All the
shit.
homies
Guy
there.
unit rolled up on us, but we went away quick.
Oh yeah. Damn, that shit, it was
I was on
hot.
parole too,
Oh, shit.
and I still went. I was like, man, I was like,
yeah, that shit was hot.
so yeah, we definitely did something epic, and tomorrow we gonna do another one.
Oh yeah, man.
So
bro.
what's the plans with Thumper NorthBay now?
Shit, I'm just trying to I kind of stopped, doing music for a little bit, because I ended up, catching a case and shit got hot for me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, shit got hot, so I kind of just, try to stay out the mix for a little bit, because I ain't gonna lie, that shit hit me like financially. I had to get like a lawyer and shit. You know how it is, Dopey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't remind me, bro.
That shit.
He gonna make me throw this beer to the wall.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bam.
Yeah.
So once
They
once,
ain't cheap for
yeah,
sure, bro.
yeah, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of hit me. So but now I'm back up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get
Salute,
back.
hey, salute to that,
So you're
bro.
working on some singles and stuff,
Yeah,
or album.
Well, the thing is, I got hella music in the vault already. You know what I'm saying?
Just like D,
yeah, it's there. You know, I got
Yeah.
features. It's there. It's just, I had to kind of cool it down. But now that I'm, you know what I'm saying, it's still, it's still in hot water a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
The lawyer advised me that, case closed, but I guess there's something called like a reopen. They can reopen it or some
Depending
shit.
on evidence. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
so she said you better watch what you say, what you do. At least 3 years or something. I think it was like 3 years. She said.
They got a threshold. I'm gonna. Could you pass me that? I'm gonna just see. I know it's late, bro, but let's see if anybody's even, for recreation, bro.
Yeah.
Who knows though? You never know. You never know who's online.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up then. But so you working? You got some things you're gonna be releasing pretty soon. Then
Yeah. I was kind of letting it cool down. You know what I'm saying? So I've been out of the mix, but now that's kind of like I'm not gonna say I'm out the clear, but I'm able to like talk about
Make some moves and
yeah,
stuff.
make some moves and release this song. You know what I'm saying? Because what if I release this song and then what I'm saying the fans are still watching and they see the lyrics like hey, you know what I'm saying? They try to, you know what I'm saying? So
it's crazy.
y'all know how it is. You know what I'm saying? So trying to get back in this game.
Now that you got things in the vault,
Yeah.
with the music and all that, like, are you still gonna continue with dropping?
Oh yeah. I've been trying to drop. I just want to. I feel like it has to be like a perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Because like to be honest, I don't really have like a big fan base like that. You know what I'm saying? So when Dopey gives me this opportunity, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. And then I'm gonna start dropping that shit. You know what I mean? So eventually it can be seen by like the right people.
Traction,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
stuff,
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like too, like I dropped like a few songs that I think like it goes hard, you know what I'm saying? But I feel it didn't really get that exposure. I feel like it didn't really hit like where I wanted it to hit. But I like the songs, you know what I'm saying? It just so that's why I'm just kind of waiting on until I get like a bigger fan base, a bigger platform. So,
all right.
Yeah, so I've been doing like different things. Like Dopey also mentioned, people are doing TikToks and going on YouTube and doing shorts. I've been trying everything. Fuck
Yeah.
You know
Just so
what
y'all
I'm
know, the West Factory, we drop shorts daily.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
seen
our
that.
thing.
I seen that. Yeah,
because we've seen that consistency is the key for
yeah,
sure, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
algorithm reasons and shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I started doing. Like I would just like a regular day. I'm just in San Francisco or I'm just chilling or I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? And I just uploaded the little minute shorts. And then my subscribers went from like 3,000 to like 9,000.
Like crazy, right? Yeah.
And it's all people just want to see like, who you are.
Interaction and shit.
Yeah, like how you live your life, you know what I'm saying? So
haters want to hate.
Yeah.
And
they can keep hating, that's what I'm saying.
The actual fans want to see it,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people be miserable and shit. Like why he do this shit? How is he here? You know what I'm saying?
That's what the one thing that tripped me out that I read, shout out to homie OG Big Wiki. He was just on. But one thing that he said, bro, that he put, why you go on and hate, like hateful comments basically, like do something, right? Like
Yeah.
we all get 24 hours in one
That's
day,
true.
bro. And you can utilize those 24 hours to do something
Yeah.
instead of hating or dropping foul comments on YouTube or
Yeah.
something, bro. So that always I like that, you know?
No, yeah. I think he's right about that. I think some people just hate because they can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I noticed. You know what I'm saying? People hate like, oh, you know, he's at a hotel with girls, like, but he's not outside. But like, bro, like you're not even in hotels with girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you probably can't even kick it with no girls. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm outside, that's what I'm saying. I'll be outside, right? And it'll be dark, and then they'll be like, oh, but it's dark. Like, go in the morning or some shit. It's morning,
For real.
or everybody's sleeping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
It's like you
trippy.
can't win with the haters. You know what I'm saying?
You can't.
Honestly, you
For
can't
real.
win. You know what I'm saying?
And one thing that always trips me out too is for example, like excuses, not making excuses for things and all that, right? Like if you're gonna do something, like I forgot what movie it is, bro, but they go, if I'm a mop floors, I'm gonna be the best motherfucking mop flooring fool and shit, you
Real
know?
shit.
Right? If you know, and it's just like me, I don't rap, dude. I don't know how to rap. My personality to me is dull, dude. Like I consider myself a boring cat in a way, let's say, you know?
Yeah.
But I like to put things together and shit. And if Dopey seen,
No,
I'm good at that shit, kind of, right? Like,
Yeah, that's
you
good,
know.
bro.
So everybody has a talent. It's just a matter of what is it, and use
Give
it
me
to
a
the
sec.
max.
No,
bro.
that's good. Yeah,
You
that's
know? Yeah.
cool. Oh yeah.
Yeah, bros. No, because I just went live on YouTube. Definitely. We had plans to go on live a bit more earlier, but shit, you know, like
Having a good conversation. Over
yeah,
here,
yeah.
you
We
know?
over here just testing the waters to see when we go live. You know, we're gonna have screens up and everything, so I'm showing the homie, you know, that this is the future for us. You feel me? But we just had a good show, and you know, I know it's 1:30 in the morning, but I'm just like, hey, you know, just document what we doing and shit. But shout out to everybody that's tapping in with us. You know, we definitely got a pre-recorded podcast right now, and it came out dope as fuck. You know, and just thank you for everybody watching. And this is the first time today that we did the YouTube live, you know, so just know that we're gonna do it more often, you know. Cause too, I was like, man, I do Instagram all the time, Instagram live. Why not do a YouTube live? Like, what the fuck?
Or both, like you said, right?
Yeah,
You know?
like-
we'll do both next time for sure. Tomorrow, stay tuned. We're gonna
Yeah,
do
tomorrow,
both,
man, we're gonna
Yeah.
actually have a lot more. But hey, buenas noches, everybody. I'm just right here trying to learn these gadgets, you know what I'm saying? But everybody, yeah, you see, YouTube is where it's at. Everyone is all like, what's going on here? Like, you know, but that's the thing, like 1:30 in the morning, we still got people tapping in
Yeah,
with us.
that's what's up on a Friday night.
Yeah,
you know,
for
sure.
yeah, man. But hey, Thumper,
Shout out to
North
Block.
Bay.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah. What's the follow, bro?
Hey, at Thumper Northbay, come holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
I'm gonna get on Instagram live right now while we continue this interview. All right. Hey, salute everybody. Yee.
Yeah.
So yeah, brother. You know, it's kind of right now. Like we're. I like how, you know, like everyone's so open to how we're, you know, trying to learn off of this too. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know, one day, you know, don't hesitate, bro. Like we're not over here getting, like the game is to be sold, not to be told. You feel me? So we're over here just going through the motions, learning by ourselves and everything.
Yeah.
So shit, whenever we become millionaires, you know, it came from the mud. You feel
Hell
me?
yeah.
Literally,
Nah, it's
bro.
dope. Hell
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I fuck with it.
And there's always people that you know, hey, to any podcasters out there, shit, you know, you I had some podcasters send me some supers sometimes, like, hey man, here's a donation, $50 to your
That's
equipment.
dope, yeah.
Oh shit.
Just because they're like, I remember when I started.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing. You know, you got like
Mhm.
a community sometimes that supports you, you know? But and right now, since we're barely getting started, man, like shit, you know, I'm very honored to have you here, bro. So you see, you know, what we're creating, and you know, definitely not the last show we're gonna have with you, and you know, like shit, you know, I wish we had the live right now, but definitely you're gonna see more in the comments. Regardless, you know, people are gonna interact with us, you know, and we still got a lot of content coming out. Me and you, bro.
Yeah, hell
You know,
yeah.
tomorrow we gonna move. We're gonna work on this track that we got going on. Right now you connected with the West Factory. So anytime you need some bass swag,
Some gear,
Smerf.
Yeah, shout out the West
yeah,
Factory.
appreciate
for
that,
sure.
man. Yeah,
Hell
you already know. And
You need some bass swag. Holla at the homie right
Yeah.
You
there.
know, we all unit. We're one unit, bro. And all we
Yeah,
all
hell
about
yeah.
is like everybody knows. We keep saying it's just uplifting homies and making
Hell
sure
yeah.
everybody can, expose their talents a little bit more
Okay.
too as well too, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks y'all for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying, to be on the podcast with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, man, like, if you ask me, I feel like I made it kicking it with Dopey
That's what's
and
up.
Gangsta Wiz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All I needed to do was put my stamp out there. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
But I'm
And
still
he
doing
did that.
music, though. You feel me? But
Yeah, he did do
Yeah,
that
man.
though. He did do that, dog, and shit. Like I know there's a lot more homies up north that in the Bay. They say that rap.
yeah.
You know, I've been wanting to ask you about that. The homies from I think I've heard of them. The Bay Recon.
Oh, yeah, Bay Recon. Yeah, yeah. Shout out Bay Recon. They're a rap group. I think they're from Vallejo, but they got artists from all over the Bay. So, like San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose. You name it. Any city, it's right there.
That's what's
Oh,
up, man.
yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah, man. And for whatever it's worth, bro. Like I hope that in the future we could all be more connected and make some tracks. Make some hot shit, man. Because we got a lot of talent out there.
Yeah,
How do they say? United we stand, divided we fall.
Yep.
You feel me? So I hope to see a lot more heat, amongst our southern community, and also like I hope every other people out there prosper too, man, because it ain't no hate over here on our side. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, hey homies, you gotta defend yourself or offense, homie. It is what it is in the streets too, man. But we're over here in the podcast world, we trying to promote some positivity. We have to, bro. Like it's we using this platform to try to network, make some connections and shit. You feel me? And
I gotta be. Yep.
hell yeah, bro. So yeah, Thumps, and just thank you for filling us in your story, of growing up in the Bay and everything. It's always been like I've always been curious, on how a Southerner from the Bay, it's different times right now. Like we have Northern artists, like now, they've been rapping, but now they have a younger generation of rappers and they're coming over here down south.
Yeah.
The same way, bro, that I kind of say that I went up north in the Golden Gate Bridge and all that.
Yeah.
They probably
with your LA swag and shit.
yeah.
You know?
I took my Clippers jersey, even though I'm not a Clippers fan. I just did it because it was LA.
Yeah.
But
Representing.
but how you feel that they're coming to LA? Do you think that's foreign or like Because to me personally, bro, before, because I want you to know how I feel about it. Like, there's so much action down here that if I seen a Latino wearing red, I would think that he was probably a blood or a Damu.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't think that he's a Northerner.
Yeah, definitely, right?
You feel me?
Yeah.
But I mean, what's the
we have
point?
a lot of homies that wear red and stuff too, right?
Oh yeah, the
Mhm.
homies from
Mhm.
Osage Avenue and Smiley Drive. Shout out to the homie Slugger.
Oh yeah.
From the
Shout
Smiley
out
Drive. Where he
Slugger.
at?
Free the homie, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
When he getting out?
He said he got like another 5 years to go.
Ah,
Yeah, another
man.
5 years. So
That's a young hitter right there,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Shit,
Shout
my
out
boy had the hook.
Slugger.
Yeah, he had it popping over there. Yeah, man. I'm just curious to know, how does a Southerner from the Bay feel about Northern rappers coming to LA and flying their flag over here? I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you guys, feel some type of way behind it. I mean,
yeah. I mean, how I feel about it, my opinion personally, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like they're kind of hypocrites, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But the reason why I say that, is because I feel like there's certain people that I mean I'm with the unity, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like, how are you gonna come out here, right, and like you want to push peace, right? But then you want to come out here like I feel like it's kind of like what they're saying, is like disrespectful. Like I feel you can't do both. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about that. I mean, my
So
take
kind
on
of
that.
like if you're gonna push for peace, like
Go all the
stay in
way
your
in.
lane.
Yeah, go all the way in, or if it's funk, then it's funk. You know
Is
what
it
I'm saying?
because they come on a podcast, speak peace, but then they make music, kind of like
Yeah,
diss tracks
exactly.
in a
Yeah,
way or
like
something?
yeah. Like if I could bring like the example with what Dopey had said earlier about he was getting a shout out from I think it was like a northern was it like a podcast or like
Another
a
podcast, yeah.
right? But I feel like the people on there, they had just made like a diss song. You know what I'm saying? That I seen like a clip on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So it's
got
kind
you,
of
bro.
like
Because honestly, Smurf, like I did see that. Like, I mean, just to let's be realists right here.
Sure.
Like, yeah, he the the Northern Raza has been giving me some acknowledgement. Even in the past, because when I got out, I did a live. I was very excited. And I would never speak nonsense on my life. You know what I'm saying? I know we funk with the North. I know we got problems, but at the same time, I'm not gonna promote that nonsense.
yeah,
And
real
because of
shit.
that, because who does watch and all that, and we know too, like to be disciplined, we don't
Put the
we don't
business out
yeah
there.
put the business out there. We don't woof. But and then it gets above that, like we're not um like if they're gonna acknowledge, it's like, man, respect is given, like you treat people with respect, bro,
Yeah,
regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I'm within the a certain lane, and I'm comfortable there and I'm okay with it. But in the podcast community or in YouTube, you're gonna have different opinions.
yeah, real
And those
shit.
opinions, man, grow crazy, man, because I see some people getting upset, some people respecting it, and I have recently heard that some artists came from up north to No Jumper,
Yeah.
and and No Jumper is a big platform, it's a big platform, and I haven't revised those podcasts, but going to the podcast that gave me a shout out, like I'm human, you feel me? Even through war, I'm a warrior. I'm gonna get curious, and I gave him a follow back out of respect.
Yeah.
But even just me, and I'm a busy man, but even me, like sliding through their fucking page, like right away, I see them disrespecting the Sood. So it's kind of like, damn, like I can't be a hypocrite. I can't be watching that. But then again, I do see what they did. It was just kind of like, hey, just talk like us.
Yeah.
It's normal, dog. Like they're not over here the same way. Like they're not gonna side with me. They're not gonna fucking like it's done. They're just like, yeah, you know what? I like your style, your music. You can tell you're a real one. All right, like shits. I can say the same thing about them, but it don't change our political views. It don't change how we're gonna operate. But as for you, how do you feel about these artists coming to No Jumper? Like, do you feel that's disrespectful?
Yeah, I feel it is disrespectful. I mean, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I did watch like the podcast.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course you would, bro.
Yeah, I
That's
wanted to
your
see what he had to say. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
I
got
wanted to
you.
see if he was gonna keep it 100. Like, I feel like I've been keeping it 100 on this podcast when it came to like do I feel confident in saying like my section is ran by Sureños and Norteños? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I tapped in. You know what I'm saying? I looked at the podcast. About that. San Jose cat. I guess his name's Lazy Boy, right?
Okay.
He was keeping it. He was keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? As far as saying there were Southerners in his section. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing that I didn't like was after the podcast, he did a music video like he felt I feel like he felt like he did something like he tagged Adam, you know what I'm saying, in his hood with like Northerners all flamed up, like, oh yeah, we just went to LA, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, when he got into it with like Lefty, like he's like, yeah, you know, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, get at it or whatever. So it kind of makes me feel like, okay, so you went out there peacefully, but so now you want funk, like, so what is it? You know what I'm saying? So are you gonna come back here and you're gonna keep it how you you know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep it 100, or you gonna want the funk, or are you gonna backpedal? You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to know. You know what I'm saying?
I get
That's
it,
all I
bro.
want to know.
And I don't know if this question is out of line or not, but I'm just curious, bro. Would you ever do a podcast on a Norteño platform instead?
So Norteño platform, no, but like if it's something like, cause like, so Adam 22, right? No jumper. He's I want to say he's neutral, right? So we got a platform up north too that's neutral, which is called like the Thizzler. So shout out Thizzler. But yeah, if Thizzler hits me up and like, hey, come out here, do an interview. I mean, I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? Thizzler's right there in the Bay.
Yeah, so you would say it's the same thing, bro, because Adam, he's a white boy. I don't even know a dude.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He's a white dude. He ain't.
Yeah, he ain't he ain't a norteño. I mean a sureño.
Yeah,
podcast,
he's not a
right?
part of. Yeah.
He's
So,
just a little instigator. And shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm joking. From what I see on this podcast, bro, he likes the action and shit. You know?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
how you get the numbers.
To each his own, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Most definite. Man, dog, there's so much different point of views to this, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I could dissect it with you more in personal, bro, you know, like in private. But definitely, you know, I do believe that shit, like, it brings them numbers, bro. All that woofing.
Oh yeah.
All that
For sure.
woofing, like
the controversy. And
Even
stuff,
Goto
right?
said after that after he started Lazy Boy was beefing with Lefty Gunplay, I guess his Lazy Boy's what's it called? Like his streams went up. So yeah, I get it, you know, but at the same time I feel like it's all fun and games till it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like
I get you, bro, but let me
feel
tell
me?
you this, right? And I'm gonna be direct, right?
Okay.
Just straight up.
Yeah.
You feel me? This lefty guy, right?
Yeah.
When it comes down to if he moved against a northerner, right or wrong, I'm gonna ride with him
Yeah.
because he's a part of my southern culture.
yeah, man,
It is
though.
what it is.
Yeah.
But do I believe he's a pillar and that represents who I am? Definitely not.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? So that's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
you got to think about, that you don't know if he's doing that for personal gain or is he doing that to empower our people. You feel me?
Yeah.
So look at that point of view, especially for someone that been in this for a while. I'm not putting shade on that individual. You feel me? But at the same time, I just look at maybe it could be them trying to boost each other's numbers up. Who knows, bro? Because
Could be,
for
yeah.
that guy with the L and the what's his name?
Yeah, Lazy Boy, yeah.
Lazy Boy. I mean, he left me a message years ago.
Oh, okay.
And it was respectful. I don't know his background.
Mhm.
I don't know nothing like that, you know, but he acknowledged my craft and what I do. You feel me?
Okay,
But-
yeah.
Man, my shit's starting to vibrate.
Gotta
Batteries,
charge
though,
that.
man. Batteries,
No, yeah, man, but
They'll come in through all the windows and doors and shit, right?
no, yeah, man, but yeah, they probably heard like you better stop talking. Like,
That's a warning shot.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, so nah, man, I get it, man. There's so much shit though that like fuck, man. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, this dude don't represent me. This dude don't represent me. This just
No,
because.
yeah, okay.
Don't get me wrong. Like I love the suit, but at the same time, you know, definitely. Yeah, you know, some people just be running their mouth too much, bro.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That'll be what you're saying for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. We gonna move, like I said, we gonna move as a unit regardless. So like I said, if we were somewhere and yeah, like I'm riding with the suit regardless, man.
Yeah,
but at
yeah.
the same time, I just kind of see like that is like a platform to like boost each other's numbers. You don't know what's real. It's entertainment. It's cool.
Yeah, okay.
I
yeah.
get it. But now, like, I wouldn't want my southern raza that's in the Bay or up north to take it like, yeah, man, we're not around northerners, bro. We're not
Yeah.
here in LA, dog.
Yeah, not real shit.
Shit, if I can market off of it, fuck it. Why not? Some people are in the line of business of shenanigans like that to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like, fuck him and fuck him. Yeah, I'm motherfucking this and I don't give a fuck. Like, nah, bro, cut it out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
ain't representing me, bro.
No,
Straight
yeah,
up.
real
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
yeah.
Like, straight up. Like, you know,
Feel
like, yeah, man, you need to change your diapers or, you know, something, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
straight up, man. Learn how to wipe your ass first.
Yeah, you're right, Dopey. Yeah, no, I get it.
But,
You-
and then sometimes some people will have a different political view to be like, oh, what do you mean? I'm not shooting no indirects, bro, to any artist. I'm just trying to say that, you know, this is why we have our own pedigree and we got our own, we carry our own weight. And I'm comfortable in my skin to be like, look, man, um, you know, I see Gold Toes out here. You know, me and him, we talk, you know. From what I know, he's a businessman. He's not a Northern gang member, but he is affiliated. But I see a lot of people that could understand that, and some people that don't want to be receptive. Like, hey, dog, do you know the difference that he's not norteño? He is someone that was born in Northern California, and he's not a gang member. Okay, what does that mean? It doesn't give him like any how would you say it, like like extra, like
Status or anything?
yeah, like, or you know, like a pass or nothing. Nah, man, like I get it, but he is a businessman, you know.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk. You know, some people give in, some people don't. Some people need the business, some people don't. You know, or you know, like he has sureños, he has homies signed, dog.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
You get me? And then to me, it's just like, uh, um, look at Empire. You know, they're a big distribution company up north. They're the ones that give the distribution to. I don't know their whole fucking business, bro, but you could do the dots. Like, there's a lot that a lot of northern organization, like music distributions, that you know could allow a boost to, you know, a southern artist. I don't know, bro. You know, you never know, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just things that we haven't exercised or we haven't looked into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, would you sign to Empire?
Oh hell yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But I feel like Empire, like you said, like they probably got you know, cause like being from up north, you know, you got a lot of like northern rappers. So yeah, they probably got connections with them. But I don't think Empire itself is like a northern or norteño owned you know what I'm saying, like label company. So yeah, I would sign with Empire. You know what I'm saying, if they gave me that opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you see, it's more of a up north.
Yeah. So I do see, like, I'll probably, you know what I'm saying, if they ever did like some type of like event, I'll probably, you know what I mean, get into some shit with somebody, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean, if they give me the opportunity talking money and shit.
You're always gonna stay true to yourself
Yeah,
first.
hell
and
yeah.
shit.
Hell
Like
yeah.
Empire is like had Mozzie,
Yeah,
Young
Mozzie,
Dolph,
Mm-hmm.
like Lil Doug, like got like big artists, bro.
Yeah, they did.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Capone even takes flights and kicks it with what's his name?
Ghazi.
Ghazi,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? And there's where Gold Toes is good friends with Ghazi. You know, they grew up together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this is why they have the GT
Distribution. Yeah.
It's through Ghazi. So it's just like and now we got homies in Oregon that are signed with Gold Toes.
No, I see. Yeah.
And they're calling me like, hey, Dopes, like, should I fuck with him or not? Like, to me, it's just like, I get Gold Toes, man. Like, I don't want to say he's playing both sides, but to me, when I talk to him, it's just like he's just he already graduated from the streets, bro. Like, he's just like, I'm above that, dog. Like, I'm just like, I'm a grown man. You know, I want to run a business. Like, why are we gonna divide? You know, like, man, I got opportunities, bro. Dopey, what's up? He's not trying to sign me. He's just like, what can I do with my influence, and what could you do? That's his energy.
Yeah. I had something to say about that though, Dopey. Okay, so like you said, Gold Toes, he wants to unite, right?
Yeah.
He wants to be that bridge for, you know, southern and northern from what I see, you know what I'm saying? But okay, if you're promoting that, right, unity, like the artist
Yeah.
that he has or he deals with, they're not promoting that. You know what I'm saying? They're saying like F the peace, F these guys, you know what I'm saying? So it's kinda like, how does that work?
Damn, bro. Yeah,
How you gonna I just wanna know how you gonna play both sides, you know what I'm saying? I that's all I wanna know, honestly. That's gonna be my
Yeah,
question. But
yeah,
like, you know
good
what I'm saying?
questions too, bro. Right?
Yeah,
You
cause
know?
I mean, yeah, cause like Dopey was saying, you know, like, you know, maybe like, you know, when we're talking about like Lefty, he doesn't really represent everybody. Maybe he might be doing, you know what I mean, like you were saying. But like I feel Gold Toes, you know what I'm saying? He's a speaker for like that side, you know what I'm saying? From what I see.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I just
I
wanna
get you, man. I think as far as the way I could, like, and since it's public and we're recording, like, um, I would tell you, bro, that as an entertainer, I see that sometimes we understand that controversy. We understand that, like, man, like, we don't want to get into too much drama,
yeah.
but it's not wrong to fly our flag. So if they're flying their flag, maybe they're trying to, maybe Gold Toes is trying to show them a different opportunity. Like, let me show you what I can do. You know, and he's catching a wave of an artist that's still in the midst of like of him being in the hood, and you know, maybe Gold Toes could help him navigate through a better understanding of the world, you know? Who knows, bro? You know, I'm just trying to like, Gold Toes doesn't strike me. Me having the few conversations, not few, but a lot of conversations that I had with him. He's not manipulative. He doesn't try to control my mind. Like, I just see so much of a like, his attitude is very like he's very enthusiastic. He's very like excited about like the what we can do as a whole. Like, not, he's not saying north south. Just so you know, he knew that he couldn't speak for the Northern Raza, and he tried to, not try to, we agreed and arranged a sit down with Big Rome, you know, Northang.
Oh yeah, from Salinas?
Yeah, and
Okay.
it was about to happen, and I was gonna speak up for the Southerners, you know, and be sanctioned by certain people, you know, and Big Rome would be too, but it never happened. But as you know, we try to approach it as gentlemen, and it just never happened. You get me?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you see Baldacci from Florence. You know, shout out to Baldacci. I don't see nothing wrong with him showing up to the music video with Gold Toes, because I know the energy that Gold Toes projects. Like, it's not being like, oh, I'm a gain, I'm a win. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna manipulate this. Like, Baldacci's not a foolish individual, dog. Like, he made that choice to be like, all right, you're here, I'm gonna support your hustle. I know you're not here disrespecting. I guarantee you, Baldacci had some hitters with him, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not like him driving with a red Impala. There's a lot of red Impalas down here, bro. Look, we got a Niner fan right here right now. Like,
Yeah.
Bugsy's a Niner fan.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you know, it happens, bro. We got
Yeah.
it's just like when you want, if you're over here trying to be like, this the North, like, this our hood and this is our ground, like, yeah, dog, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah. It's kinda
So that's the thing, like, all like, there's no hidden message. There's some people down here doing business, and they're including Southerners. They're trying to be like, hey, I'm here. Like,
Yeah.
let me invite little one from San Diego. Let me invite Baldacci. Let me, you know, to show respect. Like, can we do this? And there's gonna be different points of views, bro. And that's the thing, man. Like, this is why I have a lot of arguments in the hood, because this is California we're talking about right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I have arguments because we're talking about from Century to 120th.
Yeah,
You know, and I'll be like, yeah, homie, this. They be like, nah, fuck that. But homies, yeah, dog.
Yeah.
So I imagine how many homies are watching this that be like, nah, what the fuck? Like, Dopey, not Thumper, that's right. And nah, homie,
Nah, real
no,
shit,
but
I
stand
hear
up,
you, yeah.
stand up, because look, I want the points of views to be like, look, bro, I'm not saying that I'm not with y'all. I am, bro.
Yeah.
That's proven from the scars and blood, riots, homie, and whatever it was, bro. I was there, and I'm still here. But the thing is, bro, like, you're talking to someone that like is not hesitant to share my peace of mind. You're asking me a question, right?
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna hear me out, or are you just gonna chew me up and spit it out? Like, I'm trying to share my mind with you, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And, you know, it could be a debate, and I'm glad that it could be a definite like, this is a respectable, like, this is like very, very diplomatic, bro. And thank you for coming over here with that energy, dog, because I'm pretty sure you want to say, man, fuck this and fuck that and fuck this, you know, like, hey, bro, I get it. I'm not a part of that struggle there with you guys. You know, if I was, bro, you already know, man, I'm front line with you guys. You know?
Oh yeah, that'll be. I already know for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the
Yeah.
thing, bro. Like, as far as my wisdom or anything that, and I'm not over here trying to always iron things out, bro. If I would have felt like any of these guys disrespected, I would have told you, fool. If some guy is coming with a red sweater and all that, like, I just think he's an entertainer. He's in the music. He's gonna sit down in a podcast inside of a warehouse. He's not doing that in our neighborhood, bro. Because if he would have did that in our neighborhood, that fool would have got handled. So let's get realistic.
Yeah, that's some real shit though.
He's in a warehouse.
Yeah.
You get me?
No, I understand.
And he's
Dopey. I know what you're saying.
flying his flag, bro.
Yeah. No,
So-
now that you kind of say it like that, yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Just,
so that's yeah. No, I get it. I just want the fans to know that too, because they don't think that in depth. They just look at it like, oh, he's in LA turf.
he was already in LA. Or
Yeah.
something, right?
Yeah, you act like we got a radar on every fucking person that
Yeah,
wears
it's,
fucking red around here.
yeah.
You know how many Niner fans is over here? I can't stop talking about these damn
shit.
Niners because
Hey, dude,
I
the
tell you,
stadium,
man.
honestly, when the Niners play, it's all red, dude.
No,
Yeah,
don't say that.
You said,
Yeah,
you know,
Damn.
even
half,
even the tailgate,
50-50.
the homies
50-50.
the
I
homies
don't know about
alone
that
have
one,
like
though. I
7
don't know about-
tents.
No, it'd be 50-50, bro.
Hey, but the homies alone
I'm not
have
even
like
lying,
7
bro.
tents in the tailgate, all Niners.
when
and
the
shit,
Niners
bro.
come to LA, or when you talking about when LA comes up north, like the
nah,
team-
I never been to a
tailgates.
Rams game up north and shit.
Oh,
I've
really?
been wanting to do that though. I want to go and have our tent right there, but
Let me
it's
tell you something
all
too, bro.
blue flame and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get
I'll be
into
dope.
more. I hope I answered your question. Did I?
Oh yeah, you answered it, Dopey. I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
For
Being
sure.
honest. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
'Cause,
trying, bro, because look, man, like, I'm pretty sure that not some other Northerners, they're not gonna be so fucking like green about it. They're gonna be like, man, fuck this fool.
Yeah.
Fuck me
Oh,
and
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
you. And to me, it's fuck you too.
Yeah.
Shit, you know
Yeah,
what I
Be
mean?
like
shit.
F this podcast.
Fuck you right
F-
back.
Yeah, no,
You know,
shit.
but my thing is that these individuals, man, I don't think they ever came at us. And you know, they might come at you because they might feel the not hostility, but like where your energy's at. And I get it. Shit. Hey, you my brother. I'm gonna ride with you.
Sure,
You know?
yeah.
But my thing is curiosity. Like, hey, bro, I'm here to answer to the best of my capabilities, bro, and the best of my knowledge. You know,
For
it's
sure.
just we don't look at it like that here in L.A. We just look at it like, oh, Northern was here. Damn, that's crazy. Like,
Mhm.
that's something different.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
And it was just like, what the fuck has a Northerner ever done to me?
True. Mhm.
Not no disrespect.
Yeah.
Because shit in the war zone up there, I'm pretty sure it's
It's
fucking
different and shit.
different. No disrespect, dog, because
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit could be taken way out of context.
But it
Well-
goes to the point that you're saying, like, we wouldn't even recognize them as like that, right? Because, like, it could be a blood here, like you were saying, right? Like, you know? So,
It's kind of like a Latin king
yeah.
coming from, I mean, You know, shout out to Atlanta Kings. I know, like in the Feds, we got some beef. Or I guess you know, like it'll be in Texas, Tango Blast, or you know, like they got their own things going on over there, bro.
Yeah.
And then they're over here. Like to me, it's like I'm not gonna be like, oh, let's go get them. Like to me, I'm just be like, oh shit, like that's what's up. My boy booked the flight, came over here, like probably got a gang of security around him. Like I ain't gonna fucking get him. This shit reminds me of the homie Tricky. Shout out to the black homie Tricky. He one day he called me and told me like, hey fool, Tekashi 6ix9ine is right there on Imperial and Crenshaw at the Chase. And I'm like, the fuck you want me to do, dog? Like, you want me to jump out of bed? Because he took a picture probably like with one fan. Like, this fool is not standing there looking at everybody.
Like posted and shit, just waiting for something to happen and shit.
Because if he did, then
somebody would have got at him already.
Yeah.
And shit.
So it's kind of like me and Thumper too, bro. Like, let's say we were over there at the Golden Gate Bridge. We shot a video. We were there on business. We handled business, bro. Like, straight up. I get it. We weren't in a northern territory like bring the funk and I'm gonna stay here like on live 6 hours until like
where y'all at? Where y'all at?
No, bro. Like if anything, the best thing I could tell you is when we were in Pier, what was it, 39?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Oh, you're on the Embarcadero. You're going to.
What's it called?
The Embarcadero.
Embarcadero.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Embarcadero. It's basically where all the little warehouses are, right?
All the
like
warehouses
the
and all the
stuff.
piers that just line up. Remember? Yeah, right there.
Yeah, and then the best thing is just like me, like, you know, being tense and knowing, like, you know, shit, hey, you know, I'm right here, you know, walking, and I know the majority is gonna be them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's where everybody goes to have fun, right? Like from every area and shit.
Everybody.
But there I went and go
the-
fuck it up.
There's the tourists, Pier 39, like super popular.
Yeah,
all the
everybody
restaurants.
gets restaurants there. You know what I'm saying? And you got people from like every city that's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just tripping then.
Nah, but I would think that's where norteños would go to eat too, right?
I mean,
but
yeah,
they would
you know what I'm
take,
saying?
yeah. It's like it's popping and shit, right?
Yeah, man. Like, and overall, man, I'm not trying to disrespect, dog, because, man, dog, I'm telling you, dog, I just don't want to fucking go in circles, and I don't want to fucking get on my character, dog. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Like, I'm just having a. Sometimes it's just like talking amongst friends, and you forget that a camera's
Yeah,
rolling.
yeah, for real. Huh?
And then it's just like, look, man,
Yeah.
straight up, Thumper, look, dog, I'm gonna ride with you to the end, homie.
yeah,
That's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Where they
You know
at?
what I'm
Where they at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know that, bro, but at the same
No,
time,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
man, you know, like some of these men, like, hey, dog, I've been asked this in Criminals podcast. It's a bigger platform. Like, I've been asked in different platforms, bro, and I make this public, bro. It's not
Yeah.
no lie.
I've seen some snippets and shit. My bad, I don't mean to cut you off, but I've seen snippets of you, like, with the taglines, like, Dopey comments on norteños, Dopey norteño. Like, a lot of people use their footage
Yeah.
and then just, you know.
And I always keep it the same way. Like, ain't
Yeah.
nothing changed.
Yeah.
Like, shit, I get down with a Raiders fan at SoFi Stadium. Like, you don't think I get down with someone from another state or another city for fun?
Yeah.
I do this for
Yeah.
fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, dog, real shit. Like, you know, like, my whole thing is I know where I'm at, but at the same time, like, this platform is a whole different thing. Like, yeah, you know what? My bad. I don't want to get out of character. Sometimes I just got to be you know, keep a sense of humor, dog.
Yeah.
It gets tense,
For sure.
tense, you know, like around this, you know, but around this subject, you know, because you don't want to say the wrong thing, and you do not want to misguide anyone that looks up to you, or maybe just like, man, you know what? I never looked at it from that point of view. But definitely, man, like we definitely are forced not to be reckoned with, and definitely we keeping things professional right here at Champion City Program Time Podcast. You feel me? Like, we don't condone childish bullshit. You feel me? Like, we don't need to be like, oh yeah, man, fuck this fool, and fuck that fool, and whoa, man, fuck that shit, homie. Come on, like,
On the dead homies.
oh damn, homies. Imagine.
Damn.
Hey, dude, I see that shit on YouTube
Hey, when I see
all,
that
the,
shit, I
all
just-
the time, bro. And I'm
That
just
shit-
like, man, you know?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
Thumper out. Hey, that's why I respect you, because you ain't like that.
No, yeah.
for real.
No, hell yeah.
Nah, I think you conducted yourself very well too,
Yeah.
bro, for sure, man. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I could have been like that. But Dopey said, Keep respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Definitely.
So shout out
yeah.
Dopey, you know what I'm saying? Give a thanks to Dopey. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, yeah, we gotta keep it.
Yeah.
Nah, we gotta also, keep that shit with class, bro. You know,
Yeah.
like discipline, homie.
So.
We some G's. You gotta represent your father, homie.
Yeah.
Canal gangsters, homie.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? The section, like,
Yeah.
hell nah, you know,
What do they
like,
say? Your ramfla and shit.
Yeah,
dude,
the
you know?
ramfla,
you gotta
man.
represent your
Facts.
ramfla. You see,
Yeah,
you catch on, or you catch on real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
You know?
Yee.
That's right.
Tomorrow, catch us at the LA motherfucking suite.
Yeah. Somewhere
With-
high up there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey man, like you gonna
From the desert inn.
not the desert.
No, we
It's-
used to hang out at the desert inn. That was
Yeah.
the Momo days.
Oh
and shit,
yeah,
you know?
okay, yeah.
It was like the hotel was like a Momo status.
okay,
and shit.
yeah,
To
Were
the-
you staying at the Intercontinental today?
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
at the
suites,
Intercontinental.
you know?
Yeah, it's a nice hotel. I like it.
Definitely. Yeah,
But
You have to go to like what floor?
the
and then
70th floor.
Go to the other floor.
It's like 3 different fucking elevators, and it goes like this floor goes to that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Kind of
man.
confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But,
imagine me walking out with like 30 gang members.
Oh shit, yeah.
If they can't tell me that they with a big ass
Yeah.
ankle bracelet.
I know,
That right there, like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're following us for sure to the top,
Oh man.
and then they're gonna
yeah.
kick us out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for real.
Man, hey dog, have you gotten the jacuzzi, the pool yet?
Not yet.
But dude, try that out in the
That's
morning.
what I'm
dude.
saying. I'm trying to get some more models to come through. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
shit.
What's
Get
up?
them out like, hey, pass out the business card. Like, we got a little function going on.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
there
that's
we
what's
go,
up,
there
man.
we go.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, well, it was a pleasure, an honor, bro. You know, man, like I said, though, we're going to make another
yeah.
banger and another
appreciate
banger
that,
and
yeah.
another banger, bro. Thank you for coming through, man. Is there anything you would like the fans to know? Anything, special or shout out to anyone?
Shit, man.
Hey, it's all you, bro. Whatever you want, you know?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out, to all the Southerners, in the Bay Area. You know how we rocking. We locked in with LA. Shout out to 6 Block. Shout out to all the homies out here. You know what I'm saying? Post it up. We're gonna keep doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
What's the app, bro? Again, one more time for
At Thumper NorthBay. If you want to add, you know what I'm saying, listen to the music, click the link in bio, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be right here.
Hell
What's
yeah,
up?
bro.
What's up,
Smurf,
man?
anything?
Nah, just stay up, everybody, and thanks for tuning in as well, man. Really appreciate that.
Hell
Drop
yeah.
comments, drop the like, the dislike, whatever you guys want, man. Just tune in and shit.
And
Hell
cop
yeah.
some West Haven gear. Stop
Oh,
playing.
yeah.
That's right.
Shout out to
Shit,
West
man.
Side
That's
too.
right too. And
Yeah, yeah.
anybody you want your brand sponsor, make sure you tap in and shit. We doing the sponsorship, trying to get everybody on, man. So
Hell
just
yeah.
holler at us,
We out of here. www.youngdopey.com. Check it out.
You already know.
All the pain that I spent, all the blood that I shed. It didn't go in vain, cause I'm a champion. I got the trophy, bitch, cause I'm a champion. All the time that I did, all the paranoia from hitting all them licks. I ain't going back to jail, I'm a champion. My family gonna win, cause we some champions.